They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name, but they ain't got what's running through these veins. Say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name, but they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
So I will let you start, sir, since I had to start last week.
What do you mean by start? When you say start,
Well, you know.
introduce myself?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Yo, what's up, everybody on my channel and also Straight Outta Tokyo channel? I am Prodigy the Prince. I am one half of the Melanin Kingz. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out here playing games, out here talking randomness. It'll be, I'll regular schmegular guy. You know what I'm saying? So here I am, episode 3. We made it past the first one. We made it past the pilot. We got a season extension. Shall we hear?
You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, technically, once you get past
even
episode
Tariq
2,
was like, "Hot
it's
damn!"
It's official.
Yeah.
We made it.
We did.
Thanks for the host, my guy, Fanatic.
Jesus. We out here.
We out here, man. Now, without further ado, the man, the myth, the bear. Introduce yourself, King.
Well, hello everyone in Prodigy chat and my chat. Y'all should know me at this point. But I am the bear. I am a variety streamer, the other half of the Melanin Kingz. Just a cool, laid-back ass dude. I love community. I love people. I love supporting y'all and doing what I can. So, Prod fam, SOT fam, I love the fact that our communities are so fucking awesome. I love each and every last one of you. I will hug your face, okay? Keep playing with me. Keep playing with a bear. All right,
Hug your
I'll go
face.
down. Your face, your whole ass face. Yeah.
All right, man. So, what is it? The topics of today. Would you love to read them to the class,
So,
Professor Bear?
all right, class. Today we will be reviewing community building, gatekeeping, and mob mentality. So, I feel like this is a kind of a mixture of everything. It's like a positive, a negative, and then questionable type situation. So I guess we should probably start off with the thing that, well, I know I'm all about it, and I can tell you, just watching Prod over the years, this man is an expert at it. Community building. So I'll give it off to you, sir.
Cheers.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. With your Incredible Hulk. Yes, I see you.
Hey, you know. But I think this is, I guess, for the step-by-step for, I guess, streamers. Like, usually when we come onto the platform, we're like, oh, I play games. People gonna watch my games. And then, it goes from the casual gamer who hooked up our console and streaming straight from our console onto Twitch, and we become affiliated, and then people start to like us, like follow us and come back. Like, that's weird, and you start making a Discord and start taking things serious, and you start forming like-minded individuals that come around you, and that becomes a community. And there are cardinal sins and are great things about communities. I think it's to each its own, and it depends on the ground rules that you set. Because I think it's really important, because sometimes when you just you want to grow and you just want to let everybody in, it's good. You get the numbers, you get the flow, you get the traffic, but then it's a negative connotation, because once people start to create habits, things could go run wild. Like, you can have I'm an adult, and I try to make sure that my people know, I'm plus 21 when I come to my content. Like I'll go from motherfucks to taekwondo positions. Like it's like how it will go, and I'm not shy about it, and I won't bat an eye about it. But I also know that I do have younger viewers, and there's a difference. Like I'll definitely be like, I have people I consider my little sister, my little siblings. But like I keep my energy directed to the specific people that, you know, are within the range of that. And I think it's hard when you build a community because with that comes a burden, because now you are the sole proprietor. This is your business now. Like, it's not just people come to your stream, they go to your Discord. Now it's like, this is your brand straight out of Tokyo. This is Bear. This is the royal court. So like when I type in my Discord, it's like, yo, people come here for me. You know, this is your baby. You got to make sure that the ship don't sail, like the ship sails and sinks with you. And because people could just get up and like, fuck it, I'm not a part of this community. I'm out. Right. But, you know, I guess, you know, it's part of that. So it's like, it's kind of hard sometimes to find a community. One, it's kind of hard to build a community, but I feel like once you start get the ball rolling, it just becomes easier and easier. Cause I think you came from what? Facebook community, right?
Yeah. So, I had a little bit of a different start because, as Prod said, we started off on Facebook as an anime community. I literally wanted it to be 100 cool people that I knew around the Raleigh-Durham area. Shouts out to the RDU, the 919. You know, I just wanted us to go through and just have a group of people to chill or whatever. And then what happened was I moved to Tennessee, and what I wanted to be 100 people turned out to be 1,000, and then 1.5, and then this ball just started to rolling or whatever. So I really had no choice but to really step up as a community leader in order to, try to learn how to balance, like, who do we let in? What do we really stand by? Like, what does this mean? And then that transitioned over into Twitch. And so now this ball is now again rolling, but I have a better grasp on it because, like you said, it is about, okay, this is what we stand by. This is my brand. These are my people. I'm careful about where I take them and what we do. I'm not just going to raid anybody. I'm just not going to associate with any other group. Like, y'all are my family. You wouldn't take your family over to the hood, you know what I'm saying, if you didn't know that you were going to be able to protect your family in that spot, you know what I'm saying? Or if you didn't know people there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to take them just anywhere. So, yeah, for me, it was one of those situations where it was like sink or swim, motherfucker, and we made mistakes. Like, there's people that are not here anymore that was supposed to be ride or die forever. There's, decisions that we made as a business that didn't pan out at all. Actually, were probably like detrimental to us. It's a learning curve for fucking sure, for damn sure. So it's crazy. But I will say, using the platform the way I see Prod use it, and people like It's Lady Kit, and then people that come to my stream and stuff like that, I'm proud that we are all building something that is safe and way better than a lot of other places out there. So big shouts out to y'all for keeping that shit up.
And I think like community is make or break. It really makes and breaks your Twitch experience. Because I think, to be quite honest, like, since you're my boy, this is your stream as well, and so I'm gonna jump. We're gonna jump into this. There was some times I think last year where you hit that point of like, fuck this shit, like I'm done. Oh, yeah. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not streaming. I love y'all, but I'm out of here. And I think the community aspect shocked your shit. It shook you to the point where we're just like, oh, wait a minute. People care about me. Like, people want me. They don't even care about the stream. They care about me. Like, people were I was hitting this man up. We were playing some random games offline and just chilling, like, and talking. Like, I think we almost like forget that while we're entertainers, we're on here, we're streaming, but like we're also people, and our lives sometimes end up becoming inserted into other people's. Like it becomes people's day-to-day schedule. Like shit, I'd be looking for, like, if I don't see, you stream for 2 days, I'm concerned. I'm like, if it's no anime on the weekends, I'm like, yo, what's going on here? It's just as part as that. And it's funny because it's the age-old term. It's like, it always seems like you become closer with people who are further away from you. And it's like, you have family members, you have like lifelong friends, you have like people who live next door to you, down the street, in the same house as you, and don't honestly are invested in the time and the effort that you put in. But it's somebody who in Spokane, Washington, somebody in El Paso, Texas, who's like, yo, Prod, you're an inspiration. Yo, Bear, you're the best. Yo, Fox, I can't start my day without drinking my coffee and listening to your Sims act a fool. Like, what I'm saying? Like all of those things. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie. Like I love and appreciate you, Bear. But if you were to tell me, Prod, you really in like inspirational, it's not that I won't appreciate it, but it's like, I expect it from you. Almost like I expected you to keep it real, but it's like that random person. You be like, Pride, you haven't streamed in 3 days. Are you okay? I missed your streams. I don't know what I've been doing these past couple of days. That shit hit. You'd be like, oh
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's real, because like you said, like if I don't see you stream for a couple of days, right? Because I think we both were in that weird place last year. There was just a lot going on and didn't know, like, what we were going to do next.
Yeah, we were upside down.
yeah, we were definitely in the upside down, And I remember being like, yo, what the fuck? Like, is everything good? Are you good? You know what I'm saying? And then I remember I sent a couple messages and stuff like that. And, we talked a little bit and, like I said, we played games offline and whatever the case may be. And what you realize about that whole situation is that there are so many people that give a fuck about you. Like Prod said, I was in a weird place last year, like super weird. I was going to be like, fuck this. I was going to shut down SOT, the Facebook group, the community, like everything. I was done, Like, I can't do this anymore. And it wasn't like we had some bad experiences or nothing crazy like that. I was just burnt out. Like, I just didn't know if I wanted to keep doing this. And everyone, including Pride, just came out of nowhere and just smacked your boy up. What the fuck, bro? Mm-hmm. Like, how are you going to let this go? Yeah. How are you going to let all that hard work in that community just go to waste? You know what I'm saying? And it was the same thing. I talked to Pride, like, hey, bro, what, No, I don't give a fuck what these people said. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because I know you. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're my people. I've seen you. Fuck, this man, Prodigy will go to stream just to highlight folks.
Yeah.
Sing their praises the entire fucking time on his own stream, pulling up other people's streams. You know what I'm saying? That's wild, People don't do that. They just don't.
No.
This smack, shut up. This what we do, right? And this platform is full of people that want to be in competition. We talked about this on the first episode. They love to be in competition with each other. Yo, I'm out here, my numbers, blah, 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 et cetera. I'm getting donations and subs and blah, 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 whatever. What about your people, though?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do your people really rock with you? Or is it because you're winning in COD today? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you talking that good shit? Like, is that what it is or not? Like, what is it really about? So, yeah, bro.
Yeah, because I think, to be honest, like, if we want to break it down, and like, I know there's a lot of streamers that just like are here for the fun. I think I'm at my core, that's what I am. I'm here for fun, but in the back of my mind, I realize how big this could be. And I think I've had, one-on-one conversations with Fox, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna take this shit more seriously. So I'm making like strides to make a schedule, like actually doing the schedule, because you know me, I'm the king of 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna do a 12-hour stream randomly without talking to anybody. But I think it was that moment. And I always go through those moments where it's like time to buckle down, because like I feel like the strength of a streamer is their community. Because what's your ability to impact? Because like I don't care if I like at the end of the day, I don't care if I never become partner. But what I do care is that my driving force is strong. Like we could go, and I think it was a really like beautiful moment. And I hate to call her out, but it was Fox, and I think we rated Simply T. She was a streamer playing Sims, and she didn't have a follow goal, she didn't have a sub goal, and we came in there and we rated, and Fox was like, we're gonna hit these goals. People hit the follow button, people were subbing, people was throwing bits, people were doing a hype train. It was her first hype train. And she was crying on stream. Pure old, unadulterated, ugly cry. And it was like, it was powerful because I think it was like for a moment as a streamer, you start to sit back and be like, wait a minute. I can affect somebody's life that has nothing to do with my stream. Like nothing to do with my community. You know what the crazy part is? When she came back, she joined the Discord and she was just like, so happy. Like it's like the pay it forward thing. Like once you do something like, bro, I can come in your stream, drop 100 bits, 100,000 subs, and then walk out. I don't expect you to do shit back at all.
Exactly.
I would want you to do it to someone else. Like I would want you to go back and find that streamer who just picked up Borderlands 3 and they just don't know how to beat that boss. And you just jump in. Sometimes just jumping in the game with people is crazy. Like, oh man, I could teach you how to play this, but only if you want to, because once I'm done streaming, I'm a viewer. Like, I respect all viewer rules. Like I don't backseat. I'll sit there and you be hitting your head on the wall for 10 straight minutes. I'm like, you need help?
Right.
I can help you. And then I think those bonds organically that happen become like the strongest bonds you'll ever have. Like you just meet somebody randomly at 2:00 in the morning playing Pokemon Go, and you just pull up in their stream and you just talk to them. Next thing you know, you there forever. Like y'all friends forever. And I think that's the biggest thing about community. People think community is just their community. I think we are like, just like as human beings, we're like, what, 5 people away? Like I think the separation of 5 people from anybody in the world. So I think the same thing with this game and Twitch is just like, sometimes like I'm part of your community just as part of you or my community, but it's not my Discord. I didn't create it. 6 people, 6 lines of separation. So it's like, just because it's not your specific Discord, sometimes I spend time in your Discord. Sometimes I spend time in other people's Discord. Shit, I sometimes neglect my own Discord. I'm not even gonna lie. I neglect the shit out of everybody in my Discord. I am sorry. I am trash. But it's like sometimes you get so much idea from other people's Discord that you end up implementing. Like I'll sit in Fox's Discord for like years and eons, and then I'd be like, I like the way she did this. I like the way she does this. I like the way this. All right, let me bring this on over. Like, hey guys, we doing this. I'm like, oh man, we watching anime on Fridays because I don't want to interrupt Straight Outta Tokyo's anime. I gotta watch it. So we still love you though. I appreciate y'all. But nah, like I think you also have to be subjective when you're part of this, because you can't be too like in your own shit, because it's like, you do want to push yourself. Yes, this is your Discord, but you also want to value your members, because that's how you lose people. You don't also, for the members of the community, don't expect just because the streamer of the community is up that it will automatically just trickle on to you. Like, got into saw one of those situations over past, I guess. So it was just I don't know, like I don't get it. I never understood that ideologies. Like we talked about in our first stream, like seeing people up, like you get like combative. Like I see you, I think it was this morning, you had like 432 people and you was just out here preaching. You was just out here preaching, bro. I was in my bed like, yes, talk that. And I think it's just different. But when I see that type of stuff, I get excited. I get amped to stream. I think some other people, a lot of people, when they see Straight Outta Tokyo with 400 views, they be like, well, what he doing so different? Let me turn my stream on. Let me try to, or they try to get live so you can host them and try to get your views. I just never understood that community thing, because I feel like when you start building a base, there's a lot of people dedicated that will always pick you first, Bear, because you are a great individual. You go live and you'll probably have 10 to 12 people who are there for you no matter what you're playing. They'll be like, oh, Bear's on? Boom. I don't even know what he playing. He playing Sekiro? I'm there. Oh,
he playing Destiny 2, trash? Yeah.
He playing Sudoku? We in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the base part of a community. Community gives you that base. And yeah, as you grow and as you progress and as you like transform and ascend, that base will grow. Like that 12, 15 will turn to 30. That 30 will turn to 50. Then it gets to the point where Bear turns the stream on, goes downstairs, get a gallon of water, and there's 130 people just in there chatting to themselves.
Yeah.
That's the most beautifulest. I don't know if that makes sense. That's the beautifulest thing as a streamer. When you go do something, go live, you go do something, and everybody's talking amongst themselves. Like you don't even need to be there. Like you just there so everyone can have conversations and enjoy themselves. Yes. It brings less pressure on you, and it also, you know, I don't know. It's just like it gives you that camaraderie that like I feel like most gamers don't really have that type of shit in real life. Like we don't like.
Oh no, hell no, that shit ain't there. Like not under any circumstances. Like it's, and you know what? That's the sad part about gaming, and that's the sad part about fucking being on this platform, because that shit doesn't exist because of, you know, people like me, people like you, people like It's Lady Kit, you know what I'm saying? People like Excalibur and Ambitious, and you know, like I can name all these folks that are doing it, but we're the minority.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like when people come through and people say the same fucking things, like, yo, you changed my day. You know what I'm saying? Like you made me smile, right? Or I went to Pride. I had people come tell me all the time, yo, I was hanging out with Pride yesterday. That shit was fucking ridiculous. That motherfucker, wow. You know what I'm saying? I was having a rough day and it just made me feel better. You know? Like the very fact that those comments come up and we don't warrant those comments. Like we're not like out there fishing for compliments and shit like that. Like, oh yeah, let me go reel one in. That's not the case. Like we talk, we do what we do. I know me personally, if y'all know me, I get on fucking tangents. I'm sorry. Right?
Yeah. We love you though. We love you though.
But it's just that mentality of, you know what? I'm gonna do my thing. And I'm only going to go hang out and I'm only going to show love to the people that are really about that same shit.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching Miss Lady Kit, right? I'm going to tell you something. I don't know shit about The Sims. Not the first fucking thing, right? I come in there. I'm not even saying nothing in the chat. Yo, and I'm going to tell you what this motherfucker did. And then he was over here doing this. And boom, 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 right? Right?
Bro, I be talking to my real life friends about The Sims, dog. Like we was like, I had to tell them about the episode that didn't happen. I was like, yo, bro, Jin got stabbed. He got shanked in the bed while his roommate was out having a threesome with some albino, you know, falsehoods. And I'm like, bro. And I'm like, bro, what's going on? And like, niggas be calling me like, yo, bro, did you see that episode? I'm like, yo, it's like a real show. Like I'm plugged in.
It's wild.
It's a telenovela. You know, it's a real life telenovela.
It's a real life telenovela. And what's awesome about it is like she be in the middle of in the mix, like deep in the mix, like people fucking in front of other people at the baby shower and this and the third.
Bro, the baby shower in front of the babies, bro.
What's going on, bro? Why is it happening?
Of the babies, like kid came over there like, I want you to light my candle. Like, bro, taking rounds in front of the kids. I was like, wow.
Right.
Wow. Like I felt like, bro, like I felt like I was like that was my life. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm in
My
here
God. The gas.
like clutching the pearls. Like clutching
Yeah.
the pearls. I was like, please.
And look,
Somebody.
and what's awesome about it, she's deep in the mix, right? And then somebody will come through immediately. Yo, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being awesome. Back into the mix. That
Yeah.
that small fucking thing, that little confirmation that you're there means so much to people. Speaking of that, Musco, Willcat, Eclipse, We'll See, I see all of y'all. Zaya, I saw you too. All right. Empress, I see you too. All
Yeah,
right.
I think that's the dopest part about like streams is the interactiveness. Like I feel like there is no moment in time that I could feel like I can pull up to your stream, Fox's stream. I could go on the list of anybody and everybody. I can't go to your stream and not be noticed. And even if I'm not noticed initially, you'll like, wait, was that Proud roll something like 10 minutes ago? No. Yo, shout that man out. Shout that. Throw some sprinkles on him. Throw some sprinkles on him. Like, run that back. Even if he's not here, show him love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even be sneaky. Like, sometimes I be in the stream, just be quiet, and I accidentally, like, mod real quick. And then they'll be like, oh, shout him out. Shout him out. Shout him out 3 times. Shout him out before he shouts me out. I'm like,
exactly.
I'm just working, boss. I'm tired.
I'm so tired. I don't want to be here no more, boss. No more.
Oh no, but like I think moments like this where it's like I can take steps back from being community head of the royal court, and I can watch and I can literally listen to you talk about, oh, I was in Lady Kid's stream, and like that warms my heart when it's like people like I bridged, not necessarily directly or indirectly, but just because you guys are mutual to me. And she's like, oh, I was in Straight Out of Tokyo stream today, and he was talking about some real stuff. I was out here, me and him was like, I'm like, oh my, like it's good to hear those things, and to know that like it doesn't begin and end with me. Like people start to create their own ties. You come there, you might meet somebody in Lady Kid stream, and then now y'all become like stream buddies and start playing games together. Y'all might be playing Paladins together, like all of these type of things. And it's like, community isn't just your community, it's community across the board. Like I don't come to your Discord and just talk to you. Like I'll be like, oh, what's up fam, what's up SOT fam, how y'all doing, you know what I'm saying? And then like people will comment and we'll talk and have that conversation, we'll have that connection, we'll have that bridge, and it comes to the point where like, no offense, it's like, fuck man, we having conversations without you.
Look,
you be mad late to the party trying to add everybody. We just like, shush, we're talking about something. Mind your business.
Talking to you.
Like
which is so beautiful too, because like, again, like you said, this whole community thing, like us being the heads of our community, right? Me, you, Miss Lady Kid, you know what I'm saying? On and on and on, right? I love the fact that we can do this, that we can go, yo, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Like bounce around to these conversations and get to know everyone. You know what I mean? Because that's how it should be. Like, I should know my community. I should know my fam. I'm not saying that I should know each and every last thing about what you did and what you ate yesterday and shit like that. But I do want to know you. Like, I want to have conversation. I want us to bounce back and forth and do that shit. Like, there's no way we could be real community leaders if we didn't go through and was a part of a community somewhere else. You know what I mean? There's no way. How would we know how to run our communities? How would we know not what to do? We make mistakes just like everyone else, but I guarantee you, if you look at any of our communities, our mission stands strong all day, all night. I have never gone to Prod's like Discord or his stream or anything like that and questioned what the fuck it was really about. Never. I'm new to Miss Lady Kid stream and I go there, same thing. Or if I go to Ambitious Taco stream, right? Her stream is completely PG-13, and the majority of these people met in my stream. And if you know anything about my stream, that shit is not PG-13 for nothing, right? I should probably turn the red lights off right now because she's gonna get real. But my point, my point is that once we jump over to Ambitious Tacos, that PG-13, yo, we all know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
This is how this is ran. This is her community, right? We love her. We love her community. When we go to Miss Lady Kid, yo, we about to talk about it. We about to be in the mix today, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If I go to Pride's stream, Pride's going to be out there talking about community, talking about actually being good people and passing that energy on to other people. Same thing if I go to Zaya's stream, same shit. Like, we can literally go down the list of all the people that we've met and shout them out all day. But then we would go through and shout out the people that we met through their communities too, because they uphold the community heads mentality all day, all night. That's the beautiful thing about community, you know, and building these communities. I fucking love it.
Yeah, I think that's where it's at. Like I don't want to. I mean, right now it's just been the most wholesomeish 45 minutes. But I think, to be quite honest, like, there is some toxic and negative nature of communities. But like, you have, like you said, you gotta break a couple eggs and make some omelets. And I've been part of communities. I've been disgusted by a lot of communities, and I think a couple things that I don't really fuck with. Like, I don't like the follow for follow shit. Like, I don't like. No offense. As much as it is, and as much as I love content creators, if I don't like your content, I hope you don't just take that wrong. Like, it's nothing wrong. Like, there's some people who play some games I just don't like. Like, I just don't like it. I love, you being a melanated individual, but I'm just not gonna watch your streams because I just don't enjoy it, or I just don't enjoy the games you play, or the way the way the lighting. I don't know. You stream at the times that I'm not awake. But then I think a lot of times people don't understand that, like, you have a choice. Like, if I follow 200, 300, 400 people, like, but so many streams I could be in a lot of time. I have 24 hours in a day. I sleep, I eat, I take naps a lot. But I think it's really important for people to recognize that everybody got their own stuff to work up on. And I think sometimes where they just expect handouts. And no offense, I don't want, like, as much as I do love the support and I love the community up, like, rising and doing and doing, like, what is it those what is them, hype trains and shit.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy because, like, I don't expect it. Like, personally, my whole attitude and turning my stream on is like, I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna talk some shit, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna do it again the next day. I never expect, like, oh yeah, all right, Straight Outta Tokyo was on. He was on earlier. He was on for like 4 hours. I'm gonna hit this stream. He gonna raid me. I'm gonna get mad follows. I'm gonna get my average up. I'm gonna mooch off this guy. Like, I don't understand. Like, for me, it's like, look, I plant my seeds in the winter so I can enjoy my shade in the summertime. Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, I if I didn't earn it, I don't feel like I deserved it. If I ain't work for it, I ain't sweat for it, it's something I don't need. And sometimes when I see other people would just be like, oh nah, bro, like, I just need one more follow. Like, man, what aren't you doing? Like, people just like, oh, they want you to do it. They want you to get that. They want you to give them, give. Most of my stuff that I got from stream, I bought myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I bought myself. My setup, I bought myself. My PC, I put the money in for myself. Anything that came from Twitch, I give back to Twitch. So if I see Straight Outta Tokyo is, 5 Wednesday days off of 1,000, I'm gonna just drop 5 subs in the stream. I see Lady Kit needs all her emote slots. Let me drop 10 subs in that chat. If I see Chris finally get affiliated, he wants to get his emotes, I'm gonna drop them shits in what guy stream. Like, I'm it's all about it. Like, that's what it's for me. Like, I give back to the people that gave to me. And also I use it on my credit card, so I can improve my credit score. But that's besides the point. That's not what we're doing here for. But it's all love. Like I'm not the type of person, and I always say this, like if I'm eating filet mignon, I don't want my friends to sit around me and eat PB&Js. Nothing wrong against PB&Js, but if we go into a restaurant, we dine, and I want y'all to eat with me. So if I gotta cut off that filet mignon and we eating shrimp scampi together, like that's it. Like I don't want to look to my left and look to my right at my peoples who's supposed to be equal with me and be my team, and I'm just forgetting about them. Like it's all about, I take that step, I reach back, I pull you up. You pull the next plan up. It's the next man up. Now, if I'm doing my shit and I'm pulling y'all up and y'all ain't pulling y'all weight, I'm letting y'all go. That's it. I ain't gonna drag nobody who ain't ready to walk,
Yeah, but then it's a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, then it's like, the fuck, yo? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm with you. I think a lot of people go into it wrong. I feel like a lot of people have this, and this might turn into a touchy subject, and we might have to jump into in the next episode. But I call it the friend zone mentality, right? Like there's dudes and women out there that go, oh yeah, well, you don't want to date me, blah, 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 but I've been so nice to you. You know what I'm saying? You mistreated me. I've always been your friend. Like, well, do I owe you something for that? It's the same thing with like streaming. Like, oh, I'm going to go through, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to hang out with, Prod, you know what I'm saying? Because I know Prod is out here doing numbers and do his thing and blah, blah, blah. And so I expect him to bring his people to me. No. I have the wrong intentions. You know what I'm saying? Just like, again, the friend zone thing, you have the wrong intentions. You never actually wanted to know that person, care about that person, I didn't want to know Prod's community,
Wow.
I didn't want to know what he was doing.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Racist. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, but I feel you.
Going to boost me up, I'm there for the fucking wrong reasons, right? I'm not here for Prod's community. I'm not here for his message. I'm not here, you know what I'm saying, for what he's actually given us. I want something different. And that's the bullshit that doesn't fly and is not okay. If that's your mentality going into streaming or content creation or anything like that, I guarantee you're not going to make it. Not for long.
Oh, no.
You're going to get seriously checked. You're going to get checked super quick.
You're going to get checked. You're going to get out. You're going to get disowned, disloved.
Yeah.
You just wasted time. But like, nah, like that, I think every connection should happen organically. And the same thing you said, like the friend zone thing. Like, listen, boom. I'll shoot my shot. And if it hit, it hit. If it don't, if I miss, it might be an assist. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I do if I'm locked in, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to be with you, and you're like, nah. I'm like, okay. After you say nah, it's over. We cool now. And if you say, oh, what's up? And I'm like, nah, it's too late. We here now. We friends now. Like,
exactly.
And I think like when I come into streams, I don't ever tell people that I'm a streamer as well. Like I just be chilling. I be chilling in the vibes. Usually I do a three stream rule. I go to your stream 3 times before I follow. I'll just sit in there. Sometimes the first 2 times I don't say shit. I just sit there, listen, watch, laugh in the silence. Ha ha ha. Third time I'll be like, all right, boom. Cause it's like you said earlier and aforementioned, when I raid people, I'm giving you my community. I am taking the people that fell asleep and throwing them into your stream. Right. So when they wake up cold, confused, and thirsty, they're in a different stream. Like, what's going on? I don't want them to wake up and hear hard R. And I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? You know what I'm saying?
You took me to a dark place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like
this. This is not where I want to be. I am cold. Who sent me here? Prod. Unfollow. But like, nah, like I think with a community, you just gotta know your members and you gotta know yourself. Like your community should be a pure representation of self, because if it's not yourself, you can't be comfortable there. Like I feel like Like, let's say, boom, let's say I'm very shy, and my Discord is all about, webcams. We all webcammed up. That's me lying every day. That's me lying every single day. Like, that's a lot of effort for me to put out. You know what I'm saying? But if this is something of pure representation, like, yo, bro, I want to know about you. Like, when somebody jumps in my Discord and they new here, like, what you like to do, dog? Like, where you from? How you got here? I would love to ask people that. Like, how out of all the billions of people in the world, you randomly flipped a coin and pulled up to my stream? What's good? Like, was it my big head? What was it? Was it my trash gameplay? Like, what won you over to click on me? Because now they got that preview feature where you could just look at a preview of somebody while they're streaming. Like, back in my day, Twitch didn't have all that shit. You had to go there and sit there for a little bit before you figured it out. You could just be on the following page just sneaking on me. But but nah, like,
the only pages that had stuff like that was YouTube and some of those explicit sites that we're not going to talk about. But Twitch is
the hubs. Oh
yeah, all about it, all about it. No, yeah, but for real, like, I know me personally, I refuse to just take my people anywhere. I just can't do it. I really fucking refuse. Oh, got the boxes. Killing, fucked everything up.
all right, hold on. I'm back. I'm here. We here. I'm breathing. Amazon fucked everything up.
Right, the whole box.
God damn.
We see movement.
Oh man, Amazon.
You shall not stop us.
That shit's weird when I'm still in Discord and talking to you, but OBS is like, no, he's not here. He's not here at all.
OBS is like, wait a minute. Working all day. I don't know the rest of the song.
All right, but like, I think I think that'd be good. Good little break.
Little break. Chase, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, sir. This man out here in these streets.
In these streets.
Yo,
Chris, thank you for the risa, my guy.
But I guess talking about community is now, I guess this is a good transition into like the mob mentality, right? Because when we started the stream, we were talking about mob mentality and how it's super questionable. Like, mob mentality can be a very good thing or a very fucking bad thing. Like, I really don't think there's like a middle ground when it comes to mob mentality, because it's just one of those things. So how do you feel about it?
Well, I could write a story on mob mentality, but I'm gonna keep it selective. I think at its purest levels, I think mob mentality starts good. It's like-minded individuals who have the same cause, the same ideals, the same passion, and the same goals. So it's like, that's where it starts. But how they go about the action sometimes is very detrimental to their same cause. So it's like, boom, I want to see black people on the front of Twitch. Do I go and murder all the top white influencers? No. I feel like there's ways of positively going about change. And the mob mentality is kind of the same way where it's like what is it, the fandom, like we got the beehive, the barbs from Nicki Minaj, and it's just like they'll hear something, whether it's true, false, or indifferent, and they'll gravitate to that, and they will make that their motive. Like, oh, Beyonce threw some shade at Nicki Minaj. Well, let's jump at let's jump at them now. Let's boom, 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 boom. And sometimes a lot of those things are not necessarily baseless, but opinions. They're very opinionated statements or opinionated reports, and they're passed off as factual information. So everybody just jumps down the person because, one, they're against the idea, but two, they don't want to be any way associated with that individual, so much so they go over the top. So like, so like for what is it? So we all know what happened last year with me. If you didn't, I'm gonna give you Spark Notes. was accused of misconduct and preference of the accused. And a lot of people without knowing. Now, before I go into that, I do think you should listen to all victims. I think you should listen. I think you should participate in also your own research. I'm not saying that what that person's saying is right, wrong, or indifferent, but I think you should make your own educated research and response so you can live better with it. Because I feel like a lot of people, they'll just be like, oh, this is wrong, this is right, boom, I'm done, and then they'll backtrack later. Because I've had a lot of backtrackers who's be like, oh, hey, Prod, how you been? Hey, bro, how's life? And I'm like, whoa, I keep receipts. I keep receipts on the ready. So I'm like, nah, you said this though. It's like, nah, it's just a bad day. I was just, moving with the mob. I think it's not a mob mentality if you make a conscious thought, if you make a conscious effort into moving into your next step. So it's like, if I hear that Bear like strangled somebody, my first thing is be like, I know him. Like, now I need to look into this further. Let me pry more information on the interwebs and then talk to you and see you. Like, yo, what happened, bro? Like, let me know. And my thing is, if you did it, I'm gonna stick with you regardless. But if you did it as a friend, I want you to get help. If you didn't do it, I want you to like be innocent. I want you to be good, because like that's the difference. I feel like a lot of people, like, they be like your best friend, something bad happened, they run off on you, like, oh, nah, bro, I can't handle that stress. And it's like you get left alone. And mob mentality, they gonna beat you forever. They gonna at you. They gonna send you mail. They gonna host you just so they could brash you. They gonna do everything they can. And I think mob mentality on the negative is very harmful, and it does so much damage. Like, I feel like stress on the individual, stress on the family, like, I think a lot of those like internet things have real world implications. And I think a lot of people don't have that understanding, because like, bro, like, stress can kill you. Like, you can literally be like, you know what, I'm good, and just walk off the highest building you ever have, take all the pills that you ever have in the cabinet. And people be like, well, I was just talking on the internet, it wasn't that serious. Nah, bro, when everybody's punching you, you can't block everything.
Exactly.
But on the actual retrospect, on the other side, I think mob mentality has its positives when it comes to, I think it's a little bit of little positive, not a lot, because I don't think we call it mob mentality when it's positive. I think it's just it's a support system.
Choice
like,
of words.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it's like when you have a community and you have a community member who may be down, like the same part mob mentality, when you were down, everybody was toxically positive with you. Like, it was, I yelled at you a couple of times. Like, it was even like it was nice. It wasn't nice at all. Like, looking back at it, that shouldn't have said any of those things while you were down. But it's like sometimes in those moments you get toxic positivity. And that has its good benefits too, because, it's like, bro, you recognize that you're valued, you're loved, you're appreciated by everybody. And it's like swarms. It's like your birthday, but like positive messages are sent your way. So I think that's how I feel about the mob mentality on both ends. But I think it's more of a taboo thing. Like, mob mentality is only associated with bad stuff. Like, I don't think anyone's like, oh yeah, the community came in, they mobbed me. No, it's like they loved me. But if it's bad, it's mob. So it's like, I think it's all mob mentality is kind of bad and damaging.
Well, I mean, I agree with you on the positive aspect of things, because I know you're like, I probably shouldn't have said those things, and I probably shouldn't rally the troops of Straight Outta Tokyo to come beat the hell out of you and tell you about this stuff. But honestly, if that hadn't happened, then I would have gave up. I'll be completely honest with you. The good thing about mob mentality and your friends or your community that's about positive mob mentality is that they are honest with you. They're always like, I've never, like, when shit went down with me, I've never had so many people just honestly come through and be like, you do understand what you're doing, right? You do understand that what you're giving up. Like, they were giving me straight facts. Like, you are literally letting all these people go after you did so much work. Sorry, liquor burp. Just you're letting all these people down, and it's a lot of pressure, yeah, because I was in a weird place, but it also puts things into perspective. I'm a firm believer. There's nothing like the harsh truth. Nothing. Nothing. Like if I love you, I am being brutally honest with you, and I need you to accept it. It's not because I'm trying to be cold. I'm not trying to be insensitive. If honestly, if you really want to find out how cold it can get or how it may come off, ask Empress, somebody I've known for 16 years or over 16 years. We've been our ups and downs, and so many fucking times I've been brutally honest with her. This person does not love you. They don't care. They are there for themselves, and just going into like what it actually is. How many times she's come to me and told me, "Yo, Bear, what the fuck are you doing? What are you really doing, bro?" You know what I'm saying? Is this your choice? Because this isn't the person I know, right?
Yeah, you need to have like somebody who's like gonna ground you, bro. Like it's the same thing where it's like for the people who experience with the psychedelics. I think it's just the same way. Like you need to have a base. Yo, Sabori, so thank you for the follow. I think you need to have a base of people who's going to let you know what it is, truth, like no matter if it's pretty or ugly, and you need to have that because if you don't have that, bro, like what's the point? What's the point of I don't want. I give the energy that I want. Like I want back at me. So if I'm gonna be real with you, I want you to be real with me. If I'm gonna be I want to be honest with you, be honest with me. That's all I ask. So it's like if you don't have that, sometimes you need to be like, yo, Bear, you wasting your day right now. I don't know why you not streaming. I don't know why you not doing this. What are you doing? You're like, oh, I'm just taking a me day. Me day for what? What's going on?
Yeah, but what?
You had a good day right now. You strike when the iron is hot. Nah, I just need to. Nah, you don't need to nothing. Get back on there. Sometimes you need that.
Get your ass up.
Sometimes you need that tough love, and I think as much as we're sometimes we're sensitive as creatures, where it's just like, oh no, you hurt my feelings, but it's like I feel like at the end of the day, I value that person who was real enough with me to not to cross that boundary and be like, yo, bro, I know you going through some stuff, but this ain't the right way to handle it. You're doing it wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think that's important. It's important to have people in your circle that care about your progression, and not just your like emotional state. Because I think you're a smart person. You're a smart cookie, and you're capable of differentiating someone who's purposely trying to attack you and someone who cares. Like I feel like if I came at you and I yelled at you, you'd probably be like, all right. This is I need to relax. Something going on. But I feel like if some random Joe Schmo ran up on you in the street and just said, yo, you're wasting your time, you'd probably be like, oh, okay, this is different.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I definitely agree. And that standpoint is what makes the negative mob mentality like so bad, because I feel like you said, some random person just rolls up and then says something to me. Who sent you here? You know what I'm saying? Like, where did that come from? Oh, well, such and such and blah 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 said this about you. You out here throwing sprinkles on titties, so you just a male chauvinist, blah blah blah. Bruh, do you actually know me though?
Do you come to my stream? Do you know what I say on your fake anime titties? Your fake ones. Not your real ones.
I ask consent about fake, non-existent titties, first of all, and non-existent sprinkles. Okay. I'm magically just throwing them. You know what I'm saying? You don't know me. You don't know what it's actually about. You know what I'm saying? I give everybody respect that comes through here. I ask you your pronouns and all that stuff. So for you to come at me and say something reckless, it's like, why? Why? What happened? Oh, because all these people don't like you. What do all these people know about me? Truly tell me what they know about me. Matter of fact, bring your whole squad here, because when it comes to like the negative mob mentality to me, I'm the first one. Pull everybody up. Let's have a conversation. Because I guarantee you, people that are really about that, like really about it, will have a conversation. If something's truly happened and something is really going on and something really needs to be aired out, we can all sit down and talk about it with a quickness, right?
Oh yeah.
But the people that ain't about it, that don't want to have that conversation, they won't pull up like that. It'll be one or two at best, or they'll be behind a keyboard somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Cause me, right. I ain't got time for the subtweeting or the subplots. I ain't got time to make or break your life on Twitch. I don't care about that. Like I'm a human being who exists in the physical plane, you know. So if there's ever an issue and you have a problem with me, I'm approachable. Like I'm an approachable dude. I think what is it? Right. So it's like for me when I see that people sneak this and people subtweet and subplot, like I and like they're so bothered by it, but then never have the inclination or the urge to have that conversation, then you just right now you just riling yourself, you're riling the troops up for no reason. Like does the person even know what you did? Like why you mad? Nah, I haven't talked to that person in 6 years. But you're still talking about them. They don't even know what they did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's just like, I think the people I don't know bother me more than the people I do know, because it's they're like it was interesting. Just to tell a short anecdote. I think Kiwi on the Sticks came into your stream the other day. Nothing wrong with her. Nothing wrong with her whatsoever. But she didn't know who I was, but she was one of the people that gravitated to the whole, I think the picture post, and she posted in her Discord and everything. Then we had a great conversation, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, bro, you're so cool," and then followed me and then pulled up to the stream, and then I think something resurfaced, and then she was like, "Oh, that's you." Then she had a crisis because she was like, "Now I know who you are. Now we had this conversation. I don't know what to believe." And I was like, and I extended the branch. And I was like, "Hey, you probably confused right now. I'm gonna tell you what you should do. You should unfollow me, and think about your decision. Because for me personally, I can take punches. I know what I can take. I don't like people to get caught in crossfire that can't handle it or are not sure they can handle it. Because boom, because I know there's people who stand by me who ready guns blazing if something was to happen. Like, oh, I'm ready. What's up? Who talking shit? We could meet them at their IP addresses. We could go cyber chase fighting. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Soldier, thank you. I appreciate this bond. It's really nice too. But personally, I think it's the people that's in between who don't know how to feel, so they feel whatever the majority feels, just so they don't get questioned. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that you can, if you sat there and you talked to every single person who was part of the mob and you had actual questions for them and made real life suggestions, they would probably second guess their decision on where they stand. But because the mob, strength in numbers, if everybody's jumping, we jumping together. If everybody's falling back, we falling back together. But even with the midst of that, like my issue wasn't the fact that I was being targeted or thrown under the bus or whatever idea people were saying. My question is, I have no problem taking a fall if there's some action behind it. Like, what is this going to do for the community now? Like, hey, bro, we going to snipe pride off the top. Yeah, what's up? Are we going to change the forums? Are we going to change the database, the guidelines? Because if not, we just talking hot air, and then it's just like, it becomes one of those things that, we talk about it last year and then we just sweep it under the rug and never talk about it again. Like, it's just like family problems. So I was like, let's talk about it. Like, you hate me. Cool. I love me.
Exactly.
You're not affecting my life. You ain't affecting my family, ain't affecting my income. I'll laugh and enjoy my life while I sip my smoothie every morning. That someone in the world is upset that I'm drinking my smoothie in the morning. So,
yeah. I mean, I've had people like come at me with like the same dumb shit. Like, there's one person in particular. A lot of people know who this person is, and she rocked with me for a long time. I'm talking about since day one. Like, she had a lot of issues dealing with people before she came to our community,
Mm-hmm.
and we helped her through that. She became someone who was like my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, all day, all night was all about, like, somebody pulled up on her, it's your ass, bro. What's the problem? You want this or no? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're really about it right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you're serious, we serious. You don't mess with this person, right? And she came up with this wild idea that I had done like some dirt. You know what I'm saying? Me and Red X. And if fuck what you say about me, right? If y'all know who Red X is, granted, red is red. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah,
You
if you
know,
know Red, you know.
right? But if you're gonna talk shit about me, cool, whatever. But why would you bring this man into this? Like, he is unapologetically who he is, right? No ifs, ands, or buts, right? So why did it pop up like we were scheming or doing some dumb shit? Why did you even bring this man into it, yo?
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk to this person right now. And it's not because I hate her, because I don't. I want to see her win. I want to see her successful. Any business venture, any life venture she endeavors, I want her to be the best fucking. I want her to fucking kill it, right? We just don't have to be in communication in order for me to support you. I can support you
Yep.
from a distance.
And I think that's actually a really good point. To me personally, like, I don't necessarily think I have to be friends with you to support you,
Yeah.
because a
No.
lot of times, like, people be like, "Oh, you unfollow, like, you unfollowed me on Twitter. That means you hate me." Nah, I just don't like the shits that you be retweeting. I just don't like
It's as
that you
simple.
posting porn at 12 p.m. when I'm trying to work. Like, you're distracting me. So,
Right.
like, so sometimes you got to do it. Like, sometimes you have to do things. I think one streamer used to say this, is that you have to be selfish for yourself. You have to choose yourself. I think Gothic said it. I think she was in a relationship, and she said she finally chose herself, and she left the person she was with and found somebody, and they got married, and she's in a happy relationship. But I apply that to everything. Sometimes you just have to be selfish for yourself and be like, you know what? You be sitting in a room, or you sitting in a Discord with people, and like, you just don't feel the energy. You be like, you know what? I'm gonna just see y'all later. I'm gonna go sit and listen to music. You could probably be in the same spot you left. You didn't leave your computer, but you just decided to unplug, relax. Like, I think mental health is another I think that's probably gonna be like episode 6. That's a
Yes.
big one we gotta prepare for.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think that's important because life and community, we are social creatures, but we also get drained. Like, if we're in a conversation, like, and we checked out, like, I've been to parties before. It started at 11 o'clock. I'm there at 11. It's 12. It's 1. It's 2. It's 3. It's 4. And I'm like, yeah, like, at 2 o'clock,
Yeah.
I should have went home. Like, I should have went home. Like, now I'm drained. Now tomorrow when I wake up, my social meter is so negative that I can't even send text messages right. I'm like, hi,
Right.
3 eyes. But, like, yeah,
Uh,
it just be like that sometimes. Like with the mob mentality, I do personally think that it's disgusting, and I almost will put it with the cancel culture. Like, first off, let me
I mean,
take
they
that back.
go hand in hand.
Let me take it back. I think mob mentality, when it's done with the wrong intentions, is completely disgusting. But I
Yeah.
feel like when the cancel culture and the mob mentality is with someone who is like convicted something, like they actually, like, they did what they did, they don't care. Oh, that they get them, send them to the wolves. Like that's one of the difference. Like, if Big came on stream and say, "Yeah, I shot Prada in the kneecap," so
Yeah. Oh, no.
yeah, mob mentality, get them.
Get him. Fuck him
Cancel
up.
culture, get them. Like,
Yeah.
but if it's someone who's like, I never will just like write somebody out, because just like I said, like, if I'm your friend before this, I want you to get help regardless, because
Right.
I feel like as a human being, if I've engaged with you and shit goes left, and I left you and didn't give you a course of action, I'd feel bad. Like if me and Bear were friends and like he checked out and I was like, you know what, Bear's on his own time, let me leave him alone. And something happened and he got worse and got hospitalized, I would take that hard because I'd feel like I didn't do enough. Now, if you don't want to take my help, that's not my problem. I'd be like, yo, Bear, do this, do this, do this, and you do nothing, fuck it. I wipe my hands clean. But if I don't make an effort, like I'm gonna be the same person regardless. So even with all the people who hate me in life, I love y'all. It's cool. You're a human being. I don't have any hate in my heart. I sleep well at night. Sometimes I toss a little bit. I might turn to the right. Anybody can tell you I sleep like a rock. So it's not. I think I've grown as a person from who I started as and who I am now to let people dictate my life. So like I think I have a path and I have a marathon to run. I have some goals that I need to accomplish. There's some lives that I need to change. There's some places I need to impact. There's some stones that need to be shifted. Shit, I need to earth bend my way out of this. But I think the job is not done. So I'm not done. So like I'm not gonna let somebody jeopardize what I think I have planned, my divine revelation, my energy, my course, just because they don't like me. I was like, that's cool. You don't have to like me. And like I said, I love me. Shit.
Right.
Listen, self-love is the best love.
Yes. On, like Excalibur says, on Charles. Yes, that is the fucking truth, And the other thing about, and I guess this is the last thing I'm gonna say about like cancel culture and whatever, right? If you're on the outside and looking in on a situation, instead of jumping on board with the mob mentality, and this is in either direction, right? Whether it's positive or negative, whether you want to be there for that person and like defend them, or either you're looking at it as like, oh, this person really did this, right? Did they really do what they, what people are saying they did? I'm gonna tell you what I do in that situation. Yeah. I have a conversation first, right? And Brian can attest to this. When all that shit went down, this man came to me and was like, hey, yo, look, I'm gonna ask you to unfollow me. I think that, this is to protect you and your community. I respect your community. I respect what you're doing. And I don't want you to be jeopardized. Immediately after this man said this, I could have easily been like, okay, well, fuck it then, right? No, bro, what's going on? Right? He explained the situation. All right. And he literally said the same thing that I said. One, we stand behind anyone that has been hurt, taken advantage of, anything like that, right? Always, 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 first and foremost. Afterwards, we had a conversation. So, bro, what actually happened? You know what I mean? Like, what actually went down? Like, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? Why are people saying these things? You know what I mean? I made this man talk to me because I needed to know who and what was going on. I've known this man for years. So when all this shit came out, and this would be anybody, like if I've known you for a minute and I know your character, I'm immediately starting asking questions. Like, I know this is rough right now, but I'm in your corner and I want to be in your corner. If you did this, then yes, you need help. But if you didn't do this, why is this being said? Type situation, right?
Yeah. Because it's crazy. Because at that point, I think I was defeated. Like I was defeated.
Oh yeah, I could tell.
I was at the point where it's just like, because of being a survivor, I understand the implications of speaking your story and how much energy it takes, even if it's true or not true. Like fighting someone coming out on their story is something you never win. And I understood that. I'm a forward thinker, and I was like, you know what? I said what I had to say. Now, I'm like, look, Bear's on the up. I was like, there's a couple Sonata, Sunflower's on the up. There was a couple people like I followed, and I was in their streams heavily when this stuff happened, and I was like, yo, one thing that I'll always be is I'll be real. So I was like, listen, even new streams that I came into, like I had to be like, yo, hello, I am Prodigy the Prince. This is my story. And if you don't, you don't fuck with me, it's I understand. Here you go. Like I got tired of that. I was like, I every place I go, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to introduce myself, and the weight that came with it. And for some people, like that's a lot. Like this is your first time meeting me, and you got to hear all of this. You're like, yeah, I'm good on you. So I was like, bro, I was defeated. I was like, listen, like the worst thing I would feel is like if I affected anybody else's streaming career because of my implications, it would have killed me. Like, and that's where I was. I was like, yo, I'm done streaming. I'm good. I'm working. I'm have a job. I don't need to stream anymore. Whatever happens, happens. But it's like if Straight Outta Tokyo gets canceled because of me, if Sonata gets canceled because of me, if all these other streamers get canceled because of me, I couldn't live with myself. Like that guilt would kill me more than anything. So I was like, yo, hey, bro, I'm gonna see you when I see you. And nigga, Straight Outta Tokyo was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, this is what it is. I don't know if you heard. One thing that I do more than anything is I give my side, their side, the whole thing, and you make your observation. I don't tell nobody what they need to believe because shit, you grown ass man. You seen some things, you did some things, you breathed some things, you ate some things. So I like to give people their own platform to do it, because it was kind of like shocking for me because I've always been this, like, if anybody that's known me and know me, like I'm a very, like, as funny as it is, I'm a very shy individual in person if I meet you for the first time, unless I meet you in like conventions where like we all on. But like when I meet somebody for the first time, I'm very like secluded. Like I'm like, oh, because I don't like to make a step wrong. My first impressions are the most important impressions, and I don't be like come out there be like, yo, what's up, Bear? And you like, oh, this nigga's loud. Oh my goodness. Get away from me. Like so I'd rather like be away and then warm up to you than me to be me and then you like, oh yeah, nah, I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, so that's why, like, even now, if I ever meet somebody and I meet you, I side hug you. I don't even give you full hugs. I give side hugs to people until like I'm comfortable with them, where it's just like, bring it in. Until then, it's just like, what's good? How you doing? Yeah, side hugs, daps. Man, I fist bumped the shorties one time, but I think for me, like that roller coaster ride, which I'm still on, I think it gave me some clarity. I think for me, it's just like you don't know what you have till you lose it, and you don't know what you have till you've lost things you didn't think you needed. But I became more self-aware, and I became more grounded because like I lost a lot of dead weight. I feel like I lost a lot of dead weight. There's like I personally went into my own account and unfollowed people. Like I made them unfollow me. I was like, yeah, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. And like even in my Discord, that's one of the things that you have to see. Like when you come into my channel, that is the first thing you see. One of the things that you can see before you have a role. I wait a whole day before I give people a role, so they have to read that. The whole breakdown. And hey, look, people ain't gonna like me. Oh, that's cool. But I'd rather you know the true me and be like, oh, Prod is this innocent motherfucker. And you'd be like, whoa, blindsided. Why didn't you tell me? Nigga, I'm gonna tell you day one. I'm gonna tell you day 7, day 6, day 24. Until you just like, shut up. I'm done. I'm done hearing it. I know. Shut up.
I know, motherfucker.
But yeah, I think that's my ending piece on the good old mob in cancel culture. Then we go to good old gatekeeping.
Oh my god, yo! All right, I'm sorry, yo. I gotta start off with this. I gotta take this because gatekeeping. I gotta change position. Gatekeeping pisses me the fuck off. Like it's literally the worst thing for people that don't know, because I literally had to explain this earlier today. gatekeeping is when I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. Pride comes into my stream, right? Let's say Pride is like the baddest chick on the planet, right? Just
I am a
comes
bad bitch.
this
Remember that.
bad bitch that's coming through the stream, right? And we're talking about anime, okay? And so Pride, first time being there, feels comfortable to be like, oh, I watch anime too. That's why I'm here. And I identify that, I mean, this happens male or female, but as a man, you know what I'm saying? Say Pride comes through as a woman. And I go, oh, yeah, you really like anime? Tell me what happened in episode 37 of season 3 of Yu Yu Hakusho. You know what I'm saying? At 13 minutes and 45 seconds. Bitch, what?
I think they were probably fully understanding the different territories. I'm not gonna lie, I love you. I can show them the territories, the time frame. Let me shut up. I'm sorry. But yeah, nah, I hate that. I hate that with I hate that with a passion. Like, I think I know a lot of people joke and kid like a key, like, oh man, like you watch this, but
Right.
there's some people who really be out here like, oh, you watch Naruto.
Yeah. Oh, you watch Naruto? Oh, tell me
Oh,
what happened to Sasuke. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Why are you
bruh.
doing this?
I hate when guys do that to girls. Like, you
Yo,
watch
it's
anime? Do you you don't watch Dragon Ball Z? You're not a real anime watcher. You probably watch Sailor Moon or something. First of all, Sailor Moon slapped. Shut up.
first and foremost, let's get that out of the way. Sailor Moon was the shit, all right?
Mhm.
And I'll tell everybody in my Discord right now, everybody in this chat, everybody in Mo's chat, Sailor Moon will whoop Goku's ass. It's been proven. Okay? If you mad, be mad. I really don't give a fuck. All right. But see that thought process comes from gatekeeping. It's the same, like the one that is the worst. Let's take the man woman thing out of it, right? The one that's the worst in anime is that, but can they beat Goku? That's gatekeeping.
Bro, I'd be
That's
so
gatekeeping.
that bro. Look, listen. I watched Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super. I hate Goku stands.
Hate
He
him.
was he was solely made to be plot armor. He's probably the only person that could win in any fight because Toriyama will write that. But
It's so
nah,
sad.
bro. Like, I don't even think Goku's the best character in his own show.
No, he's not.
He's top 10 at best.
I give him top 3, but okay.
I'm talking about just character. Honestly, I feel like
Just
Piccolo's
oh,
up
just
there. I
character.
feel
Yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah.
Vegeta's up
Way
there.
higher,
I
way
feel
higher.
like entrance of Trunks was more fire than when he came
Bruh.
in. One time, like I feel like
It took this man 5 seconds, and it took Goku fucking how many
27
episodes?
episodes or
27 episodes.
9 minutes, bruh. I
Bullshit.
swear, like Vegeta is probably the most complete character. Shit, Krillin, Gohan, shit.
Yeah. Also, hold on. I'm not gonna talk about Gohan because that hurts my soul.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
talk about Krillin real quick. Like, do y'all know that this man got the baddest chick in the whole universe? In
but
their whole universe, he stole the baddest one. If someone says something
bro,
about Bulma,
he brought life to something that had no life and impregnated her.
what y'all want? Shout out to the bald head man out here.
He put an android to sleep who has unlimited stamina.
But but no, for real. Like on a serious note, the gatekeeping mentality is the stupidest shit I've
Yeah,
ever seen or heard in my life.
there's so much divide for no reason. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, like why am I questioning you and what you like and what you're doing? Oh, it's beeping out again.
What?
Oh, maybe it's just me. Hold on.
No,
Sorry.
you good for me.
Okay, good. So yeah, like it's the dumbest shit to me. Like, why does someone have to prove that they love a fandom? That's like me saying like, oh well, I love K-pop. I actually do like K-pop. You know, I like all music, right?
Mhm.
And then somebody else that comes to it like, you don't know anything about K-pop, blah 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 blah. Do you know the age of this
Do you
of the
know
14th
80s
member?
80s K-pop? You don't know about
Yeah.
K-pop, the original group? I'm like, bro, like
Why is this a thing? Like, why can't I just like what I like and that's it? Like, again, I'm not saying like I'm not telling you not to give me information about it. Like, tell me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and this episode or this season or this character is bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope you get to the point where you actually check this character out. And if it's for me and I want to keep watching it or keep reading or listening or whatever, then
mhm.
I'll get there. You know what I'm saying? But like to tell me that I'm not a fan just because I just started, I wouldn't fucking be here if I wasn't a fan. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be trying to learn more if I wasn't a fan. So why are you locking me away from the pearly gates? It's
Yeah,
bullshit.
I just think I don't know. I just think it's dumb. Like I just never understood it. Like I do think like even when we grew up, like watching anime was almost like taboo. Like, oh, you watch that weeb and weeb is new. Weeb is new word. Would you watch that Japanese shit? Like that weird you probably watch hentai. That's exactly what the correlation was. You watch anime, you watch hentai. Boom.
You
Automatically.
damn right. You
But
damn right I do.
that's not the
Play the
point. That's
music.
separate. That's separate.
That's
It's not
totally
because you watch anime, you watch hentai, because you straight out of Tokyo. They aren't wrong, but they're not right on the correlations. Shut up. Y'all too loud right now. Be quiet. Nah, but
yeah.
yeah, I just never understood that. Like it's weird that you like if you like something, you like something, and I don't really think that I don't know, like it's opinions. Like at the end of the day, it's opinions. Like there's no best anime. Like there may be ratings, but there's no like someone be like, oh, this is the best anime ever, because you can probably ask 20 different people and have 20 different answers because also what anime they watch, what genre they watch. Because some people like slice of life, like OD, and then some people like regular shonen. So all that type of stuff is like I feel like it's different. Like I can watch a slice of life and be like, oh, this is a different change of pace because I've been watching regular gory ass bullshit, and then I'm like, oh, we have a story, we have a plot, we have character development, we have family, we have culture, we have vibrant colors. We don't have blood and guts every episode. So it's like I think it's different. Like to each his own, and I think the whole like gatekeeping culture is just so like detrimental to like growth or unity. Is like unity is where it goes downhill because it's like that whole it brings back to like whole like remember like console wars. Oh, you got an Xbox? Oh, I got a
Yeah.
PS4.
Like what the fuck is that? Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I talk shit. I talk a lot of shit about Xbox, y'all. I will. It's true. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Man,
I don't.
fuck that aircraft carrier PlayStation. Shut up.
I'm just saying, right? We got more anime games. Whatever. With all that being said,
All
but
right,
I
see,
mean,
that's a point.
we do this. But no, like it's that whole like. This is how I feel. This is how I truly feel about gatekeeping. It's not about the fandom, right? You're using the fandom because you have other fucked up personality traits. That's what this is. If you see a woman who like says she likes anime and do you have something dumb to say, right? I'm not looking
Mm-hmm.
at the chat. I'll wait.
Said
If you say
William
something
Gates in the gaming box, bro. I'm crying right now. All right, we're
something
here.
crazy,
We're here.
right? We're back. We're back. If you say something crazy to a woman because she says she likes anime, you're not protecting your fandom or the anime. You don't like women. You feel like women are inferior or some dumb shit like that, or that it's a thing that should be for you and the boys and blah blah blah, et cetera, et cetera. Like what the fuck? Like where does that come from? Like that honestly, it's the same mentality of like okay, I want to get into owning my own business. All right. And that's like a white man who works at the bank that tells me, how dare you want a business? Do you know what it takes to run a business? Blah, blah, blah. Gatekeeping. Now, mind you, now, that's a weird correlation because there are things I would need to know, right? But the mentality that I can't learn what I need to know, that I can't generate the funds to do what I need to do, that I can't do, X, Y, and Z because of all this. You're telling me that I need to stop? You know what I'm saying? That I can't do these things, that I can't get better, that I can't know the information that I need to know to move forward. You're trying to gatekeep me, right? You're trying to keep me away from something that is just what it is, but you're doing it because I'm black and you don't like black people. You know what I'm saying?
You're segregating people. Like that's literally what you're doing. And
that's what you're
the
doing.
The funny thing is, like, sorry to interrupt you, but the funny thing is like when people sit there and you put it on like anime, it's cool. You put it on like sports, it's cool. But like when you be like, oh yeah, so if a white person said this to me because I'm black, you're like, oh no, that's wrong. Well, nigga, that's the same exact wrong. Like
the same
exact
thing.
wrong. And like that's the same thing. Like when like Sandra, like all this like black people were like murdered and stuff like that, and like it roused me up. People like, oh no, but when a black man gets killed, I was like, yeah, but like think about it. I think about these black people like they're my brothers and sisters. So like when George Floyd went down, that hurt. Like when all of the people who died, like they passed, it hurt because I'm like, oh, like that's another brother, that's another sister, that's a human being that's lost. And then people are like, oh, but that's just not a black guy, black on black violence, cops, that's regular shit. I'm like, nah, that's the desensitizing. Like that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but I definitely think some men just don't like women. Like as much as they try to be like taboo and be like, you don't like anime. Nah, you don't like women. That's it. You don't like women. You just don't like women.
Let's just call it what it is, right? Because I'll be the first one. I've had that shit. I've had people try to do that shit twice in the SOT community, and both times we called it what it is. You have something against women. It's just what it is. Because otherwise, why would you say any of this? Are you the CEO of Dragon Ball Z? Are you Akira Toriyama?
Do you get a check? Do you get a check for Dragon Ball?
Right.
Shit.
Are you out here just like a supporter or some shit? Like what is actually going on? I guarantee you it's never the fandom. It's never the fandom. No. I'll talk shit about and I know your chat loses mine. I'll talk shit about Batman, Superman, DC, blah blah blah, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right?
Fuck him and his white privilege powers.
I'll talk shit all day and all night about this, right? And I know I feel like I know a decent amount about the DC universe, but I'm never going to be like if some woman came up on me and was like, oh well, I actually like Batman, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to look at her and go, oh, what could you really know about Batman? Did you know that he did X, Y, and Z? No, we're about to have a conversation at that point. I really want to have this conversation because, and again, nothing angry, nothing negative, nothing like that. I want to talk about it at this point. I think it's trash. You fucking love him. Let's talk about it. It's never, you don't know, or I assume you don't know. What kind of bullshit is that? Like, yes, fuck Batman. Yes, yep. Yes, what guy? 194. Fuck Batman.
Fuck Batman. Fuck
Alfred.
Him. Out here stealing kids and raising them to be out here fighting crime when they should be just playing with toys and going to school. Goddamn.
Oh shit, so fucked up.
Nah, but all jokes aside, like I honestly think this is out of my personal knowledge. I feel like most of the women that I ever come in contact with watch anime more than me. Like I think personally, as much as I am a decorated anime watcher, I'm an OG anime watcher, and I kind of like to stick to OG stuff. But like I get put on by a lot of women, and this is not even just anime. I just feel like in general, like women just have like the more, I think the willingness to just watch something new. Just be like, I always been told a new show by a woman. But oh, you watched Money Heist? Oh, you watched this show? You watched this show? You watched this show? I'm sitting here like, I'm watching reruns of the same damn show, laughing at the same damn jokes. And they're like, you watched this new episode of this show that came out yesterday? And I'm like, well, how many seasons it got? Is it new? I'll just wait till season 15. They're like, you should be watching this show now. Like, shit, I get put on my shit all the time by women. But hey, bro, I still think that we're the inferior gender, but that's just me personally.
Oh, I like I'm a firm believer. Like, if some woman that was fucking in a pregnancy and like in her 9 months, it was like, do you want to carry this baby for the next week? I will pay you $30 million to do so. And then you can transfer the baby back to me somehow and I will birth this child, right? All I ask you is to carry it for a week. Fuck you, lady. Okay. No, I'm not doing it. Right. I've seen women go through that shit and I automatically know there's no way in hell I would ever put myself through that. Ladies, I don't even know why y'all fucking anymore. At this point, like I'm confused. Like, do y'all know what happens? Do you know what happens if you let somebody just shoot up the club? Right? If you don't know, we about to have the birds and the bees, right? I've seen videos, right? It's scary. Scary as fuck.
Man's went from stealing kids to birthing kids, shooting the club up, bro. That's why you can't shoot the club up without a bulletproof vest. And if you ain't got a bulletproof vest, you need to have a splash zone. Designated splash zone. This man said, honestly, I don't think I can do it. I'm too stuck in my ways to be like, yeah. I want to do one of those birth pain stimulators. Yo, Bear, we should do that.
Oh my god,
let's do it.
I mean, all right. How about this? This is the deal. When BlurCom comes back, right, and we're at the con because we both know we're going to be there. We both know we're going to be doing doing the thing while we're there. Hopefully, we can do a double panel or some shit, right? If there's somewhere to do it in the area, and someone will come with us to record the video, I will do it. If it's for both of the communities and you're down with it, Pride, we can fucking do it.
Excuse me. What? I'm doing this?
Yeah, motherfucker. Whoa!
I was gonna be the videotaper.
Oh, you trying to get me to do it? Oh, that's a big no, bro. We doing this together. Nope. You trying to play your boy? Nope. It's both of us. So for anybody that wants to hold the camera while they watch us do it, yes, yeah,
this is racist.
Put your ass out
racist. There. This is sexist and homophobic. All of it.
Phobic.
All of it at once. At the same damn time.
It's the only way I would do it, I swear to God.
What's up, Peasy?
If we ain't doing it together, nope, negative, sir. You're gonna go through this pain too. Fuck
Listen,
that.
Can I be intoxicated?
Oh, I'm gonna be drunk. So you better be. I'm gonna be drunk. Like
okay,
con drunk.
Oh,
have you ever been con drunk? Have y'all been convention drunk? That's a whole different type of drunk, yo.
So I have hub. Bro, we got a volunteer. Yeah, he knows the angles.
Flip said, "I will buy you all the tripods." Oh my God! All right, well, I guess it has to be done now.
Are you doing it in a onesie though? Wait, this should be like -100 onesie days, by the way.
Yes, thank God. You know what? See, this is why we do this. This is why we do this together. Stream, chat, straight out Tokyo chat. If I do this. Well, now I'm over 1,000 at this point, so it has to be at least 300. That has to be at least 300.
Because that's some pain, bro.
Matter of fact, make it 500. Right? Make it
actually
500.
no. Whatever the onesie days is at the time should be cut in half.
Yes, I'm a firm believer. Chat, do you agree? We'll make this video. We don't bullshit, y'all. When it comes to content and stuff like that, like it might take us a while. That was my fault. But it might take us a while, but we will fucking do it. So if y'all about it, I will gladly go through and do this. Not in a onesie though. I'm not doing that.
Yo, Fox, you gonna hold my hand while I induce labor? We can hold my hand and brush my hair and tell me everything's gonna be okay. Oh, that's
it will be one half of the onesie days. King says, "Oh yes, all right. If we get one more confirmed, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. We got to do it now, Pride."
I mean, shit. I ain't got nothing else better to do.
All right. Are
If
you
I
gonna
can
wear
be
the
if I
bonnet?
can be drunk, that's definitely good enough for me.
Are you gonna wear the bonnet?
Yeah, of
I feel
course.
like you're required to wear the bonnet during
At this
this.
point, the bonnet has a life of its own. Like it's its own Twitch page now. I'm using my Stream Deck. I'm sorry,
Oh, how you like it?
bro. It's amazing. I need to give you one.
Give me. No, you know the one I wanted? I wanted the 35 key one. That bitch is sold out everywhere. Like literally everywhere. It hurts my fucking soul. I want it so bad. Said, wait, I will buy the birth contraction thing for y'all for you all.
Bye. You can do this at home.
No, we're doing that BlurCon. No, Eclipse.
Oh,
Eclipse, you have to come to BlurCon with us, right? If you want to do all that.
I was about to say, yo, I could do this at home. Like, shit, I'm gonna
No,
be in bed
no,
like,
bro.
oh my, I need some
No,
pickles, fam. I need some
no.
pickles.
Y'all not gonna have me on stream like burping and farting because I can't control myself. I'm in so much pain. No, that's not no, it's not happening. No, 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 I'm sorry. No.
You gonna have the one that has different intensities? Hell yeah.
See y'all on that bullshit now.
Nigga,
Y'all
I'm
really
trying to
got it.
get contractions, the false contractions. I'm trying to induce labor. I'm about sitting there lit. Like, yeah, young Marcusio about to be born today.
Oh no.
As long as they don't put my legs in the air, I'm good. We ain't doing
hell
that.
no, I'm not.
Not on
Yeah,
camera. You ain't gonna
yeah,
do that to me.
yeah.
You
You're
ain't
not
gonna
gonna
make
have
a
me
meme out
all
of me.
right, all straddled up and shit. That's the wrong type of content. I'm good.
I
I
mean,
am.
listen, you might see it on the hub. Just saying, homemade videos. They pay like 37K. Just saying, you ain't hear from me. I'm gonna mind my business.
Fans, you know what I'm saying? Doing the damn thing. Oh my god. But I mean, honestly, y'all. I mean, just kind of bring it back when it comes to fucking building your community and gatekeeping and that fucking mob mentality. All of this really is a very touchy subject, and it's like walking on eggshells. You know what I mean? Like you literally have to be careful in all three departments because if you're not, you're probably making the wrong decision or you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You know, it's not something to take lightly, especially the community thing. I have so many people, and I'm pretty sure Prod and all the other streamers here deal with the same shit. People will come through and they're like, how do I become a better streamer? Like, how do I get more followers? How
Bro,
do I
that's
make money?
that's like not even trying to be disrespectful. That is the worst question I get.
Yes, God, it's the
Because we're
worst fucking
all
question.
different. That's so different, bro.
It makes no sense. Like, I literally had somebody come into the stream the other day and try to argue about what I was telling them. They were like, "Oh my God, you got so many people in here, blah blah blah, etc. etc. How the fuck are you doing this?" I'm like, "Yo, it's just my community."
You just be like, I don't know. You're like,
There's,
no, you know. You just don't want to
you
tell
know,
me.
you know, like, no, it's just my people. Like, people come through here and like we just have a good time. We talk about shit. Last night we were talking about fucking juicy and gooey cinnamon buns. You know what I'm saying? Like
Excuse me?
random fucking conversation. Oh, it was a great conversation, bro. You would have loved it.
Right?
You would
I
have
love
loved it.
food, bro.
This
Bro,
chick
so
came.
listen. Hold on. This is
Oh, it's important.
completely random. This is not even
Okay.
important. So
This is
I was
not
thinking
important.
about making these yeast rolls, right? You know how like, instead of Hawaiian bread, like making like these
Mhm.
yeast rolls. I'm probably gonna make this a Fox when I visit her again. But
Okay.
make these yeast rolls and then like make like this barbecue pulled chicken. This
Oh
barbecue
shit.
pulled chicken, right? And then like a pineapple mango like glaze.
Oh
I
shit.
don't know why that just came to my mind, but you said food, and then my mind worked like went to A to seven. Didn't even go to A to Z. Went to A through all the letters, and then went to 7.
All of them. All of them.
But continue.
Speaking of, because now I think we're on food now, right?
Yep,
So
we're
fuck
here
it.
now. We're
We're on
here
food
now.
now. All right, we're done with the main conversations. Be good people. Don't be on the bullshit, right? That's
Yeah.
the consensus. All right. Now, talking about what we really want to talk about, bruh. I really want to make those fucking those garlic. I think garlic roll. I can't remember, but they're like hot ham and cheese pull aparts.
Yes,
You
I've
ever seen them
seen
shit? Like seen
them.
those videos?
Yes,
When I tell you a fat man like to lost his mind, I watched that video like 6 or 7 times. I was like, bro, how do I do this? I have to fucking do this. And I know it's easy, right? You know what I mean? But I want it so fucking bad. Oh, I need it. Oh,
bro. Listen, the reason why I'm not fat is because I'm a metabolism. Sometimes I be sitting here like, bro, whose idea was this? Like, who was gonna
it's
allow me to always be hungry? Like the worst part is like when I like visit people's houses, I don't eat as much because it's like I don't have full range of their kitchen. But bro, when I'm at home, it'd be like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, yo, I'm about to make some pancakes with some deep fried chicken, and then put another pancake and put some hot maple syrup glaze on top of it. And I just be here smacking, just smacking. I can't do that at somebody else's house because they gonna want some.
right.
Selfish.
Right.
I had one of my food. Selfish. I mean, granted, it's their house, but selfish.
Now, I do have a question for you
Yes.
because we brought up Red X earlier. If y'all don't know, Red X is my brother. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Trey.
Yeah, that's a
If
real
you're in
brother?
the chat right now. No. He's the police girl's brother. So,
Okay,
you
so that's your
know,
brother.
yeah. Well, I mean, we've been close despite everything, but that's a whole other conversation. So anyway,
Oh, jeez.
yeah. We'll talk about that. Anyway, but that's the brother, right? And so last night we were on, we were streaming last night and having a good time. And we were talking about, does ketchup, after you open the bottle, does it go in the fridge like it's supposed to be, in my personal opinion? Or do you keep it out on the counter, unrefrigerated? Now, again, my standpoint is that yes, it belongs in the refrigerator, right? This motherfucker just adamant about it does not go in the fucking fridge. Sir, I need you to clarify from your perspective in your world as a man who loves food, okay? Does it or does it not go into the fridge after it's open?
Well, I happen to be the quite tiebreaker. I don't use ketchup whatsoever, but
Okay.
I've seen it in my household. It's predominantly in the refrigerator, upside down, stored upside down specifically.
Thank you.
Well, I don't use
That's
ketchup. I don't know. Like
that's
usually when I make fries, like I make them like salted, and I don't like adding extra condiments unless it's supposed to be on it. But I usually salt the fuck out of my fries and shit.
yes.
But I've also seen them in the cabinet upside down as well. So again, I am not helping you whatsoever.
I just wanted to know. I was super fucking curious because I mean it turned into a whole fucking debate last night. The chat was in on it and everything. I could not believe it's in restaurants they don't store it in the fridge. They do at night. Most real restaurants that I've been to, I mean, I've been in the restaurant
Yeah,
business
we pick
for
them.
a good portion of my life.
Yeah, we definitely pick them up. We'll store them. We'll leave them on the table and during the day, and then at night they usually put them in the fridge. Sometimes,
Exactly.
sometimes, like if they're lazy, they don't care. But
Yeah, that's the shit that bothers the fuck out of me. Like,
because I definitely worked
no,
at places
bro.
that didn't give a fuck and they just left this on.
Oh my god, that shit hurts my fucking soul. Oh, I won't eat it. But if your ketchup looks like velvety, like it doesn't look red, like it's sort of brown. No, bro. No, bro. No, I'm good. So these are just under the counter next to them. Oh my.
Yeah, mustard don't give a fuck. Nobody cares about the mustard. They did mustard do whatever it
Yeah,
wants.
that makes sense. Yeah, I said, yo, I'm not a fan, yo. I'm not a fan. Matter of fact, and this is the worst. I was talking to this motherfucker last night, and I was like, bruh, I've been to your parents' house, and I've seen your parents fucking leave fucking ranch on the counter for like 2 days and use that shit. No. Fuck no. You are crazy out of your motherfucking mind. That is egg based. If I'm not mistaken, ranch is egg based, correct? Egg or mayo or some shit?
I think it's egg based. I mean, most
I
things that
think
are
it
pause creamy are usually egg based.
is.
So
Gross. Gross. That shit was out there 2 days. Like, you want some ranch? No, I'm good. I think I'm gonna hang on back and wait till I get back to Nashville and make my own food. I'm good on that shit,
left the ranch out. Ooh.
Yo.
That shit.
That's
Anything that's a dressing is usually in the door of a fridge.
that's my mentality, but maybe I'm wrong. So the ketchup doesn't necessarily need to be refrigerated because it's natural acidity to keep it fresh on longer. I can't trust it. I just can't. I can't do it. You know? But see, again, I'm the same person that I can't play Overcooked. If we play Overcooked together as a multiplayer game and then you throw the food on the floor, I'm not using that food to complete the game. I'm just not doing it. I had PTSD from working in a restaurant. All right. It's just what it is. Y'all can talk all the shit you want to. I really don't give a fuck. All right. I cannot do it. I will lose the game before I fucking use that shit to make a dish and to send
Wow.
it to somebody in a fucking video game. I feel
Wow.
that strongly about it. No,
Wow.
that game, I swear to God, gives me PTSD.
Wow.
It just does.
That's new.
Bro,
That's new.
yo, watch the videos where people be like throwing that shit across the kitchen. The shit be falling on the floor.
Man's like, I can't use that.
Can't do it. Can't do it. I hate it here. Can't do it. I refuse. We gonna lose the game? Fuck it. We gonna lose the game. I don't play it no more. The police girl hit me up the other day. She was like, "Hey, you want to play some? You want to play some Overcooked?" No, no, because you're gross. You throw food on the floor and then you pick it up and cook it. No, ma'am. I'm not
Man
playing
said,
with you.
no, you're gross.
You're gross.
Do you out here following the cooking truck because the food touched on contaminated surfaces?
I don't ask questions.
Look,
It's a food truck.
if it's a food truck, honestly, I feel like hands down, food trucks probably make the most immaculate food. I don't even know why. I don't know if it's the indecent exposure of the food. I don't know if it's the dirty hands, but bro,
You know what?
food.
It's the Waffle House mentality. We all know Waffle Houses are dirty, right? But I'm still gonna give me some Waffle House. It is what it is. I'm not even gonna fucking question it.
It just hit different.
It just hit different.
Oh, in the
Special.
game. Oh.
Oh, in the game. Oh. Do you? No. I mean, look, do whatever you want to do, when it comes to game. Oh, in real life, at this point, I just don't have to be associated with it at this point. I'm just weird, y'all. Okay, let's get this out of the way. All right, Pron's chat and my chat, I'm fucking weird. Okay. I need y'all to accept this. I accept y'all. I love y'all. Just accept me that I'm fucking weird. I can't make food in a video game that is falling on the floor. I just can't do it. I won't do it. I'm sorry. We had that one house had good food, and so a place out here out of her house. But honestly, all right, let's. This is how I'm gonna preface this, right? If your food is that good, and I don't have to watch you make it, like if I can just get my plate and do what I need to do, just like a food truck, just like other places, right? If I don't have to be back there to actually see what it is and it's fucking delicious, just don't tell me, right? It's the same concept of like feeding your kids something and not telling them what the fuck it actually is. If you tell them what it is, they all fucked up. Like, oh my, this is takoyaki? What's takoyaki? Do you really want to know what takoyaki is?
Like, no.
And I'm honest with my kids too. I'm like, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Just don't. Until you can get old enough to find out for yourself or do the research or do whatever you want to do, don't ask me because I'm going to tell you the fucking truth and you're going to be in your feelings. It is what it is.
How did you feed me that? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And I would tell you why I feel about that because I grew up on the farm and someone made me eat chitlins for the first time and didn't tell me what the fuck it was. You disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
I was like 7 too.
How
Disrespect.
did it taste?
Gross as fuck.
Oh, so it
It could
tasted
have.
bad before they even told you what it was.
No. This is my point. It could have actually been good in the moment. I could have been like a 7 years old, like, that was the best thing ever. But now that I know what it is, my memory is completely altered forever. I don't know if I liked it or not. I don't know. I just know that now I know it's pig intestines, and forever my memory is it's gross. That's just how my brain works. Crazy, yes, but it is what it is, chat.
Oh no, that's true. That's just realness.
So you've been tainted by mob mentality. Yes, fuck it. Yes,
said
yes.
yes.
I've been tainted by mob mentality. I am not out here eating pig intestines. I'm not doing it.
Got jumped into the shitlands.
That smell. Oh, that smell. Jesus Christ, that smell, yo.
You on your own.
I can smell that
Playboy.
smell right now. Have you ever had it?
Nope.
Bruh, don't do it.
I am
Don't do
lucky
it.
to be one of the few people that is actually allergic to pork.
Oh,
So I've been lucky to never have to go to that uncharted territory of the
oh,
shitlands.
it's so bad. It's uh. You know, the pig intestine tastes like bologna and country dirt. I mean, shit. Back when I was that young, I was probably all about it, yo. I was probably like, like I said, I'm about
But can I get another?
right. Can I one more plate, please? I've been a fat ass my whole life too. You know what I'm saying? Big 6 foot tall. You know what I'm saying? Since I was like 5 and shit. You know what I'm saying? I probably asked for 2 or 3 plates, and then I found out the truth. I can't even eat hot dogs anymore. Not for real.
After watching how it was made,
Can't do it.
wow.
My brain is just completely like
The meat casings.
yeah, it just fucks me up. It just fucks me up. I've gotten to the point in my life now that I really don't even like going out to eat in like restaurants and shit like that. Just because I don't know at that point. Like working in a restaurant, I don't know anymore. I don't know what you did. I don't know what people are using. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather spend the money at like Whole Foods or some shit like that and buy it myself and then go cook whatever I'm going to make because I know what I'm using. Mind you, now there's still a level of the unknown because where did the meat come from? Where did the spices come from? What are we actually using? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel better about doing it myself versus going out and just getting some shit from McDonald's and shit like that or dog meat from Taco Bell, you know, whatever. I don't know. How do you feel about that? Somebody who is big into cooking, you know, do like fast food restaurants bother you, or is it really just whatever?
To be honest, nah. Like to be quite fair, I just be like, listen, I'm gonna get these fries. I'm gonna get this. Whatever y'all do. But once I've worked in, like, let's say I worked at McDonald's, like, I don't think I could ever eat McDonald's because you'll then know. Because like I've worked in like places that were like restaurants, but like a fast food place, like I haven't like worked there, but I've also ordered from Cisco's, and I know how things come packaged. I know you never go to Subway and get chicken. Don't ever do it.
God.
It's just certain things you just don't do, and you just move accordingly. So
yeah, true, very true.
But yeah, sometimes I just be hungry, and as long as out of sight, out of mind. If I don't see it, it ain't happen.
I mean, I'm a firm believer. That's what I was saying before. I go to taco trucks. You know what I'm saying? Food trucks in general.
Get that
I
good
love
old
it
horse
when
meat.
yeah, when they come like they have the Nashville Sakura festival or whatever. And then they have all the like the Japanese foods and stuff like that, Korean foods and shit like
When is
that or
that?
whatever. Shit. It's usually like in the beginning of spring. Whatever it's correlated to the actual festival in Japan or whatever. They host it like that same week. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be coming up soon. I don't know if they're gonna do it just because of, you know, COVID and shit like that or whatever. But no, I mean if I'm hungry, naturally I'm gonna stop by like Captain D's and get some fish, or you know what I'm saying, some shit like that or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Like I can't be that fucking picky, but um, I don't know. A lot of places I just can't fuck with anymore. Like you said, like McDonald's, I can't do it, yo. Like it doesn't feel right. It doesn't taste right. Like I feel super weird after eating it and shit. Like it's no bueno. No fucking bueno. Said, let me see. I saw a video. I saw a video of a girl cooking a bunch of ramen in her bathtub for a party. Hell no.
Cooking it in a bathtub? But like
Like
how?
how? How the fuck?
How did you get the boil water to boil?
I
Like like if you make like I see it, I understand the vision. Just couldn't be me. I couldn't see it. I couldn't
hell no.
physically walk into the house and be like, "Oh, that's what's going on in the bathroom." Yeah, I'm good. Because
I would
you can clean your tub 100%. Clean it down, wash it down. I could watch you do it, but it's still a tub. It's still a tub. It's still a tub. Like nah.
oh God. Mr. Black Paradise asks, was it that one woman that was stomping on the noodles barefoot? Daddy's biggest fan. Was it
Oh
a
nah.
chick stomping on ramen with her bare feet?
The more I hear about this, the less I'm interested in.
Right, right. This is just going to a
She,
terrible, terrible
so she just
place.
soaked the water in the bathtubs. She soaked them in the bathtub's hot water. She stepped on. Yeah, I'm good. No,
Yes, that's the one. Done.
hang it
Did
up.
it. Right.
Hang it up.
Did it.
I don't want
Did it
it.
right now. Oh my Jesus. Why, yo? What the fuck? See? See? This is why I got trust issues. Right? Shit like that is why I have fucking trust issues. I can't trust you. I can't trust
She
you.
literally
Right?
stepped on it. Ew.
That's why I know I'm gonna have a hard time when I get married, because I'm like, I need you to get out of my kitchen. I need you.
Bro, that's a fact.
I need you. I need you to stay out of my kitchen. I love you. Okay, this will be the woman I spend the rest of my life with. Pink Flamingo, what is going on? I love you. Okay, unless we're on the exact same page when it comes to this, I need you to stay. You can go in, get what you need. You can go out if you want to help with some dishes or some stuff like that.
Listen,
Cool.
listen, listen.
You stay the fuck out of my kitchen.
As much like as much as I love to cook, bruh, like once I'm in like full mode, like I think if I ever go visit people, I think from now on I'm just gonna be like, yo, what you want to eat? What's the menu? What's the menu you want? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, I got you. Just vacate my premises. Just vacate the premises. Maybe you
Yeah.
bring a towel, a cold towel, and just but don't ask what I'm cooking. Don't ask
Right.
for a sample. I'll have a little snack section of stuff so you can stay nutritioned. But
Right.
nah.
Right. This is no bueno. No bueno. I will say though, I don't bake that well.
Oh, I'm trash.
I
I'm
don't,
people
I
trash.
don't, you know what it is for me? I don't have the patience for whatever reason. I will sit there and make like sauce for like a lasagna or spaghetti or stuff like that, hours on end or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But baking is way too finicky. Like it's the smallest mistake I feel like with baking can destroy what you're actually baking.
Oh yeah, because
That's
if you put 1 tablespoon instead of 1 teaspoon, game over.
game over. Yep.
With cooking, is like you put a tablespoon, a teaspoon, you could like level it out while you cook it. Like, oh, let me do this, let me do that. Nah, once you messed up, it's over.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. Requires practice. I and experimentation. Yep, I bet it does. There's no way. There's no way. Like, what's the one thing? What's the one thing I see people like trying to bake all the time, and like they like fucking freak out because can't do it? Is it like a souffle or
Oh
some
yeah,
shit?
because if it could sink.
Nope.
Couldn't be me.
Nope. You're not gonna have me stressed out. Fuck that. Nope. I'm so sorry. Nope. Fuck you. Fuck The Iron Chef, what's his name? Gordon Ramsay, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't want nothing to do with this. You're not gonna have me sweating bullets, you know what I'm saying? Because and like watching a stove like that just so that shit don't deflate. No, I have no time.
Not worth it.
Motherfuckers out pulling burners and shit. Now that I will say that's fun. When they pull out the flamethrower,
Oh yeah,
not the flamethrower.
the torch.
Yeah. Oh, yo. Oh, I love doing that shit now. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
shit dope.
listen, Iron Chef is a fantastic show. I'm sure it is. I mean, I don't think it's as dramatic as they say it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of reality TV shows, unfortunately.
Why
Like,
not?
I don't know. I think I always have this sense of it's fake or it's over exaggerated. You know what I mean?
You always knew
That's
that everything happening wasn't real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like watching all those shows, like, oh, we all live in the house and blah blah blah, et cetera, et cetera. And someone who has had roommates, I think we've all had roommates at one point, right? As someone that has had roommates, don't get me wrong, shit can pop off. But I feel like these shows take all those situations that we've been through, like the worst situations, and they plug them into these shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you really telling me you've been living with somebody for like a whole year, or two, that is mad disrespectful and shit like that, or won't pay the rent or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what's really happening? I highly fucking doubt it. You be out of that situation one way or another. Like, I just don't see a lot of the shit that goes on there.
Yeah, it
I
don't
don't
make
know.
sense. It don't add up to me. It don't make
Yeah,
maths.
yeah. Oh, you keep fucking my boyfriend and friend. The only time that shit is okay when we're in Lady Kid Stream. That's the only time that shit is okay.
Right. It should be random. It just be like, oh, we're gonna go to this restaurant. Oh, why is she throwing ass in the bathroom? What's going on? The kids ran away and they stole some cocaine from somebody. Like, what's like you don't know what's going on. Like, you don't you tune in and shit just go left. Reality is like they just be like using the same type of like tropes. It's like, oh, well, this is happening. Well, there's two girls in the house together. Of course they don't. Of course they're gonna beef over the one guy.
Yeah, that shit.
Shit, trash, trash,
Right.
trash.
And so sometimes I think they perpetuate the wrong image for the black community as a whole. Of course they do.
Oh no, they do that. They do that in reality television. They do that in movies. They do that everywhere they can.
Yeah. How could they? You know what? They don't know enough. Here's the sad part. They don't know enough about like actual black communities and actual black families and stuff like that. They don't know enough about it to actually depict it correctly. That's one of the biggest issues. And they don't care to know. They'll just rather go, well, they drink this, they eat this, they do that, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easier for them to do that, other than to actually be like, oh, well, let's actually see what it really is. Let's see what it's really like in these communities and whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's why there's some movies that will always stand the test of time, like Boys in the Hood, right? Mind you now, is it a bad depiction in a sense? Yeah, obviously, right? Is it a true depiction in certain spots? That's real. Like,
Yeah.
that's what the fuck it is, right? But for every movie to ever come out to be like that, you're a motherfucking lie, yo. No, bro, get the fuck out of here. That's not all our people. You know what
Nope.
I'm saying?
They keep trying to retell that same story over and over and over. Like,
Right.
bruh, relax. We're not all like this.
Right.
And then you got
Like, it's fuck.
little Miss Daisy out here clutching her pearls and clutching her purse every time we come into the elevator because she saw a movie. I'm like, relax. I
Right.
don't want your money. Your white privilege money. I mean, maybe,
Right.
but no. It depends how much it is. You know what I'm saying?
So our roommate got into a fist fight over some tree. It happens sometimes. Oh my God, not the tree, not the bud.
Not
We out
the
here whipping at you. But I
buzz.
mean, if you short me,
But did you win?
yeah. But did you win though? Did y'all jump his ass?
Oh,
And Zombie
zombie, that's
Baby, what are
cool.
you talking about?
Hey, it's cool if you like what you like. Ain't no problem, man. You thought we was gonna ban you for that? Hey, listen, you speaking your truth. You like what you like.
Yeah, I'm not.
You said, nom, 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 nom.
Dirty, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. But no, y'all. I really, really feel like, and this is shouts out to you, Prodigy, and your community, and like isolated kids, and like the people in mind, like Jordy, and it just naming Excalibur, like all the people that we know.
Mhm.
I think the one thing that makes me truly happy about what we're both doing
Yeah.
is that we truly get to go through and foster those good vibes and then pass them on and just
Yeah.
keep passing it and keep passing it and keep passing it. Because this platform can be a lot better. We can actually make a change. You know what I mean? It might take us a while, right? But I don't think we can't lose focus of what we're trying to do. And if we do lose focus, it's okay. We just need to backtrack and go, okay, what are we, what's the real goal? Let's get back to that. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all doing the damn thing and being fucking awesome and just grinding out the way y'all been grinding out. It really is an inspiration on some real shit.
Yeah, I feel you. No, I think it's. I mean, you come across some people who have the same like-minded energy, where it's like, I mean, a lot of people say like they want us to win and they want us to be all up there in the upper echelon where you see nothing but black faces and stuff like that. But then there's very few people that actually are about it, and like it's
Right.
really easy to like weed out the truth and weed out the fake, because it's like some people practice what they preach. And like I said, like I give people 2 opportunities to show me who they are. Once you show me who you are on 2 consistent bases, that's the norm until you change that. But I honestly think like in truth and fairness, it kind of gives me also like resurgence when I get on here and I get on Twitch and I see like Strata Tokyo out here manifesting and preaching the things that you saying and the things that I say, and you giving it to a different audience. And sometimes I be lurking in your streams and you be giving me shout outs and I'm not even like physically said anything yet. And I'm like, what's going on? And it's like, just like I said before, like hearing that you can pull your own interactions with people that I know, like you could say you could pull on like Fox being in our stream, and like as high energy as that is, and pull on all these other people that come into your streams and vice versa, and it's like it becomes like a funnel of interactions. And I think it starts off as like, oh, Fraud knows that person, or Bear knows that person, and becomes more and more organic and real. So it's like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, shit, Bear streaming? Let me pull up. Like, people don't even like second guess it. And it becomes really like, reassuring that we don't get lost, or our dream doesn't get lost, and our ideals don't get lost, because like we talk about it, you want us to be at the top and be out here streaming and doing some good things and making real content, and being able to be like, oh, we gonna travel and do some shit, do some, this fake pregnancy thing and all of that. But it comes on the basis of a community, and community is here, and they show us every single day that they here for it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Jordy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, beloved. And it's just like,
Yeah, Jordy.
that consistent reassurance that some days like it's gonna be rough, some days I'm gonna not be that guy, and sometimes I'll be like more of the Robin, but it's like it's for the greater good. Like it's like sometimes I might have to stream to host into you. And sometimes you be like, well, I'm a stream and I'm a host into Pride. And then we like, oh, we both going to stream. And then that host you gave me, I'm going to host into Fox. And Fox hosts that into someone else who's melanated. And it's like we're building each other up, and we're creating a kingdom that we all have. While we all live close in proximity, we all have our own kingdoms that we're all feeding.
Yeah.
Like shit, if I rage it with 37, I rage it with 37. I rage it with 2, I rage it with 2. If I rage it with 1, I rage it with 1. It's, you know, if I come in there by myself, I'm in there by myself. So it's like all of that stuff matters, and I think people think they can only help if they have huge numbers. Like I think you can do so much more just by sitting there and just saying stuff and communicating with chat. Shit, moving your chat forward is a lot of work.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. Like, I can't tell you how many times that people have come through. It's like, oh, well, you know, such and such said come to your channel, right? It wasn't a raid. It wasn't a host. You know what I'm saying? They just mentioned it to one person because they felt like that, whether it was my community or Praw's community or Kiss community or Jordan's community or Isaiah. I mean, again, this goes on, right? Because we have a
Yo,
lot of awesome
Daddy's the
people,
biggest
but
fan. Thank you for
they felt
following.
comfortable enough in your community that they sent someone else to your community. That to me is one of the biggest compliments I have ever had associated with streaming. Like the biggest fucking thing. Like, oh, I can go through and, you know, I can legit tell Prod, yo, bruh, did you catch the episode of It's Lady Kid and the Sims and the shenanigans like we were talking about earlier? There's nothing better than looking at each other's content and going back and talking to each other, and Prod can say, he can literally say, yo, he Barry knows Kit because I know Kit and that I love Kit and I love her community and what she's doing. Very similar to mine. Different, but similar to mine. It's the good vibes, the good energy. I'm happy that we can now circumvent, you know, this other community into that, you know, and just keep that shit going and going and going and going. That's the whole point behind this, y'all. If you have a way to keep that shit spreading, do so. I'm not saying it has to be monetary. It doesn't have to be a fucking sub. It doesn't have to be a bits. It doesn't have to be donations. It doesn't have to be any of that shit. It's simply going, you know what? I fuck with you. Yo, go check them out.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I just came from this other stream, but I think you got good vibes too. Y'all should link up. Let's, you know, do that. Simple shit. Simple shit.
Yeah, that's where it all goes, man.
It's gonna get better. We're gonna do better.
Oh man, every day we doing better. We're growing, we're progressing, we manifesting our dreams. You know, we rocking, we reloading, we there, dog. So it's like it's some days is some days that you on and some days that you off. Like you work as much as you stream. So when you on stream, you hear you reaching the masses, but when you get off, you also gotta, you know, do some, you know, nip and tucks. What you need to work on. Maybe you need to, you know, turn that light a little bit to this, or you need to move that shirt over to the right. You know, show some clavicle real quick. You know,
bam. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think y'all ready for all that. You know what I'm saying?
So like all of that, I think as we're growing and we're learning as we go, and I think we should use the people that we know, not in the form of using them, but like using them as a learning like tool. Like, sure, sometimes I sit in people's streams and I'll be like, yo, what are they doing like different? Like what can I what's good? Like, oh, the camera quality. Honestly, if you ain't racking like, I want to say 80 plus and above, I feel like you're very approachable as a streamer. Like if you out here with like 60 viewers or 40 viewers, like ask questions. Like I know straight out of Tokyo, you probably like, yo, why is this background blurred? Or why is this background blurred? How you get that? Holla at us. We'll set that up.
Yeah.
Want to know how to set up LED lights? Yo, ask this man. You want to know about lighting? I got you. Like camera quality, all of these type of things. Like closed mouths don't get fed. So
exactly.
If you sitting here and expecting shit to fall in your lap, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be manna from heaven and it's gonna fall down and turn that 2 fish and 5 loaves into to fucking a buffet. That's not gonna happen. So it's like you gotta take that step and actually articulate it and make some changes. And sometimes you also have to realize that this night might be it. Like if streaming might not be it for you, and it's not the saying that you suck. It's just sometimes it's not your craft. Everybody has skills. Like you might realize like, oh, streaming's not it, but I need to do public speaking. I need to do, you know, therapy sessions. Like people love hearing me speak and be a life coach and all that type of shit. So it's like I think that's that's it. Like you learn more about yourselves through others, and you got to experience it. So that's my piece. And closing remarks from the bear.
um, like I said before, I think the big thing from all of this, y'all, is that if you're wanting to step into this field, right? If you really want to be, and this is coming from someone who does not like to be the center of attention at all. I can't fucking stand it, yo. But if you really tell him again, tell him one more time.
Tell him again. Tell him
Tell him
again.
again. Tell him. If you really want to just jump into it and really, really be about it, focus on your people.
Shout out to Deaf
It's
Guy
just like
D.
an actual family. Your family cannot be better, and your family cannot succeed if you're out here focused on the outside world. You know, you see our old folks say it all the time. Are you focused on your house? Are you focused on your crib? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have all your stuff in order? Are your people good? Right? If they are, then that's when you start going branching out and you start being a part of other communities. You know what I'm saying? See what things are good, see what things are, quote unquote bad and stuff like that, but definitely focus on your people and stick with the good ones, yo. One of the best decisions I've ever made in streaming is sticking with my man's Prod here.
Oh,
And it's not
don't do this.
No, bro. This is real. It's not because I want his community to join my community. It's not because I want him to raid me. It's not because I want to, be bigger or better and stuff like that. I stick with this man because when I tell y'all this man grinds and does what he needs to do and has wonderful fucking ideas and is someone that is receptive to other ideas, I can't tell you how many times I go to this man like, hey man, do you think this is a good idea? Does this AMV look good? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is this picture trash? Like, he's like, oh, you didn't send me a shorty to go talk to you. You sent me a fucking picture, you asshole, but it looks good, right? This is exaggerated, by the way. But again, like, I'm happy I stuck with you, bro, because again, at the end of the day, you stuck to your guns, you did what you needed to do, you're willing to talk about the hard stuff, and you're just fucking genuine. And for everyone else here watching, even if you don't want to jump into streaming, because you don't have to, right? But do one thing that this man is doing right here. Fucking be yourself. Be yourself and build up the people around you and show the love. You know what I mean? That's all you have to do. You ain't got to do shit else. Mind you now, we need to make him a full-time streamer. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to see the bonnet full-time. I need a bonnet with, the purple P on it, you know what I'm saying, with the yellow crown and shit. I'm actually working on that logo right now because it's going down and shit is going to happen. All
You
right.
can find the bonnet and you can make the bonnet. I paid top dollar for the Pride bonnets.
Top dollar for the bonnet.
Coming to a store near you. You feel me?
But no, y'all. I mean, if y'all do nothing else, please share the love. That's especially in the times like this, you don't know who needs it. So just take a chance. Make somebody smile, give them a hug, ask for consent, wear a mask, doing all that. But just try. That's my closing remark.
That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful.
Bullshit. It's okay.
Yeah. Man, I definitely think I mean, you definitely said all that need to be said, but I definitely think these conversations need to be happening. I think we sometimes stray away from the difficult conversations and the rough conversations just to always have a good time. So the more we converse, the more we express our ideas, we give people energy and we give people the ability to feel comfortable in their own skins and they're under their own follicles and to be able to express themselves. Because I've gotten it sometimes like people who don't sit in the stream and talk. They'll like pull up and like, yo, Pride, I really enjoyed the podcast you and Bear had. Episode 2 was really good. And I was like, what do you mean? And be like, oh yeah, I was in the stream all this time, but it really helped me. And those are the moments we live for as streamers. Those are the moments we live for content creators. I don't care if my video gets 1,000 views. I care that one person felt the message. Because you could just look at a video and not receive the information. But if you take what we said and you articulate it and you manifest it and you make that plan and you start doing what you need to do, you start rising up and you just straight old palabra and just go all the way up and not plateau. That's all I want to see. I want to see my people eat. I want to see my people full. I want to see my people winning. And I don't care if I ain't winning as much as y'all winning, but as long as we winning, I'm winning. And that's it. You feel with me?
I'm right. I'm right. He said, Fluffy asked us a question. She said, what are y'all thoughts on finger picking being a sign of anxiety? Do you think the Black community is being better about having discussions on mental health? Well, yes and no. Like, I feel like as the Black community, we've finally addressed that out of most, like, races, we have like the most fucking, like, not mental problems, but we have mental issues that we just don't deal with. I think we've officially called all of us out and said, you know what, we need to get out of this mentality of like being parents and saying, oh well, you just need to talk to God about it, and again, nothing against that. I don't want anybody to be like, oh well, I do want to talk to God about it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is having that mentality that this one thing is going to be the one-stop shop in order to make this person feel better. That's not the reality. We just have to be honest with ourselves about that. Me as a father of 2 teenagers, one of my teenagers, like my son, is having a real hard time with some mental stuff and just, he's not around me as much. He's with his mom. They got issues, you know what I'm saying? A lot going on there, right? But when he comes to me as his father, these days, I immediately tell him, look, yeah, if you're feeling some type of way, we need to address it. We need to talk about it. You know what I mean? And he'll tell me too. He was like, well, my mom is like, well, I just need to talk to God and stuff like that or whatever. I'm like, and son, that's fine. Have that relationship. You know what I mean? But you also need to talk to me. You also need to talk to your sisters. You also need to talk to the people around you. Talk to your friends. Have conversations. Get these thoughts, addressed. They don't have to go away immediately. We would love them to, right? But overall, you need to have a conversation about what you're feeling, because the more you bottle it up, the worse it's going to get. As Black people, we need to get out of this mentality of telling our children and telling our friends and the people around us that it's okay and we don't do that here. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to my friend's house as a teenager, a young dude out in the streets, and my boys or women I've been friends with and shit like that will talk about these things, and I just feel some type of way. Oh my God, that's some white shit. How dare you? Word? That's what you're really doing. This person, your child, or your brother, or your sister, or your cousin, or whatever, is literally reaching out to you because they feel some type of way. Do you know how many Black people we could have saved all this time? So many lives gone because they wanted to talk about something and they immediately got put down for having feelings, fucking emotions. What are y'all doing right now? So no, it is being addressed, Fluffy, but we need to do better.
Yep.
That's how I feel. We need to have a whole podcast on just mental health. Just discussing that.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, like, I don't think mental health should be like a conversation. Like, it's like a special event, like, and like, not saying that we're not having this episode to talk about it, but I think a lot of times it's almost like glorified. Like, it's like, oh, it's mental health month, let's talk about mental health, and then like it's never discussed every day. Like, mental health is a day-to-day thing. Like, you have stress is like, people don't even think that stress has anything to do with mental health. They think stress is normal. Like, it's just a regular thing, but it also could lead to stuff like when you're operating at 100% and you're moving on all cylinders, oh, stress ain't shit. It ain't gonna stop you. But if you're having a bad day, you're a little bit late for work. You're a little behind your work. You didn't eat this morning. Like all that shit's gonna start to hit you. So that little stress that was giving you that little tap tap tap, start throwing haymakers now. And now when you ain't 100%, that stress gonna kill you. Now every conversation that you have with your friends and family, you mad defensive. So it's like this is just regular stress about work is now bleeding into your personal life. So like I think people need to recognize and normalize mental health being life. Like, so I feel like every day, like we should have this conversation. I don't think it should be as much as we talk about anime, food, and sex. I feel like stress and mental health should be just right up there. Like,
Exactly.
how you feeling today? Like, did you eat today? Did you,
Yep.
how do you feel today? Like I feel like that should be just the normal, like, check-ins. And I feel like we should feel more comfortable talking about how we feel. And I think it's just because of how we were raised, having conversations like that kind of got shunned. It's like sitting in there and like talking too much. Your parents would throw back what you said to them at you. And it was like, whoa, I ain't like that. Like, you're like, oh yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough. And then you have a conversation, your parents get mad. Well, maybe that's why you don't feel good enough. You're like, oh, don't do that. Like, now I don't
Right.
want to talk to no one.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like,
Yikes.
yeah, so it's like stuff like that. Like, I also find a group of friends or a group of people that you can feel comfortable sharing information with. Don't bear too much on one person because then your mental health becomes their mental health. But have people that you can talk to, whether it's about your dog bit your favorite shoes or you burned your favorite pot, to existential crises. Like, you need to have those type of people that you can have those conversations with so you don't feel like you're alone. And once you don't feel alone, you don't feel stressed. I think it's the
Yeah.
alone aspect, because you'd be like, oh, no one understands me. Like, people don't understand because we just used to just like suppressing our issues. So once you stop suppressing those issues and open up, it's hard to open up. But once you get to that level, shit, this sweet sailing. And it's gonna be some rough days though. So like I think people need to normalize that. Some days you might feel 100%. Some days you're gonna feel like you -6. So
Yep.
it's part of the lifestyle. But be able to handle those ripples in life. I'm proud, by the way. I approve that message.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that you said just now. It hurt my fucking soul. All right, you wanna know what it is?
What is it?
Have you ever burned a pot? Like your favorite pot?
Bro. Bro.
That is the most painful shit.
I burned a pot and I tried to hide it and it didn't work. It just didn't work. It was so sad. It was my favorite one. It used to cook my eggs so perfect. I could flip it. And now
Jesus.
I gotta use 2 spatulas.
Hated here. Hated here. That was real good to hear.
Yeah,
Brian.
Wumbo, thank you. It's good to
Yeah.
see your name.
Yeah. The Wumbo.
Wumbo Peen.
I hit with the squad. That pot burning hurts. I think it starts from ignorant parenting. Parents feel their kids do not have the right to express what they're feeling. That is so dangerous and creates bad coping mechanisms. Oh yeah, that's why I'm super open with my kids. Super open. I'm probably too open with my children.
Yeah.
I mean, that's real. Like I probably am. Like, and as much as I want to be like, all right, Bear, you got to do better. At the same time, I'm like, but my kids know shit. Like my kids, like I literally never have to worry about somebody rolling up on one of my kids and saying, "Hey, come on and hop in the car." Hop in the car, little buddy. You know what I'm saying? Hop in the car. My mom sent you or my dad sent you. Both of them be like, "No, the fuck they didn't. I don't know you." It could be legit. I could have sent them an Uber. You know what I'm saying? It could have been something real. Like I could be fucked up. I don't know, right? But my kids will immediately be like, no, mm-mm. I don't know you. I don't trust you. right? I'm so happy that they are so in tune with the world around them. Again, probably because I gave them too much information, but they're so in tune with the world around them, they will immediately be like, that's a negative for me. I'm not dealing with it, you know? My son, like I said, he's starting to have a little bit of anger issues and stuff like that because he's a prepubescent boy, you know what I'm saying, who's really starting to get into his feelings. I'm sure one day he's gonna call me up
Now,
and be like, Dad, can we
sir,
fight?
I
And I'm gonna beat his ass. Okay. But regardless of the fact, we're gonna talk about what you're feeling though.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna address it. Why do you feel like you wanted to fight me? What's going on? And he could say some shit that really could hit me. He could say something like, you know what, it's just hard for me being away. It's hard for me being 6 hours away from you. Right? He could really hit me with some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna talk about that though. And I'm gonna give him my honest feelings. I hate it too, son. You know what I'm saying? I hate this. I can only imagine what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Being younger and not understanding why things are like that. So even though you do understand, you don't know the reasoning why. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
You start to blame
again,
yourself.
yeah, he could be feeling anything right now. But the reason why I can talk about the hypothetical things is because I do talk to him enough to go to, hey man, just talk to me today. What's up? What's on your mind? You
Mm-hmm.
know? And at first he'll do the same thing that I do, you know. Oh no, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? I play some games. I played 2K with the squad. You know what I'm saying? I had my warrior. You know what I'm saying? He loves the Warriors. I don't know why, but I have the Warriors. I was out here. You know what I'm saying? I was dunking on everybody, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna ask him again, son, talk to me for real, and then we have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with my daughter. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that weird, different type of parent, you know what I mean? But I feel like that's also giving me a little bit of breathing room to be okay with our current situation until I can make it better. Because they could be out there in the world not knowing shit. I'd much rather take this.
Oh yeah,
So,
like you have to realize that like you can. I've dealt with this because I'm also this way. Uh, if you ask a question the first time, you get the answer that they want you to hear. If you ask the question the second time, they answer how they think they should answer. If you ask a question the third time, they answer how they want to answer. So sometimes you have to be like, "Yo, you good?" Because I might like if I ask you, "Yo, Trey, I told you, how was your day, bro?" You be like, "It was all right." I'm like, "Yo, but like, how was your day?" It was okay. Nah, like, how was it, bro? It was crazy, man. Like, it gets there. It's a degree of levels because, like, again, when we grew up, bro, like we weren't able to actively speak, and I think our generation giving our kids this openness. I don't know if it's a gift or a curse because I haven't seen a generation so open with their kids. Like it's something that we haven't been dealt with, and it seems like our kids are like kids of this generation are thriving because it's like they can talk to their parents about the boy or the girl that they like or the class that they're failing without being like mom mode or dad mode. Like I feel like you have that conversation as two individuals, and then after that conversation, you could feel like, all right, but yeah, you'll step your grades up though. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like those conversations are very important because this is very instrumental to your kids' growth. Because feeling that you can, the person that gave birth to you or your main, I guess, authority figure you can come to becomes a safe place. Because a lot of times I felt like my parents, my guardians, I couldn't just be like, yeah, I'm about to go to New Jersey for 3 weeks because I'm about to get some cutty. Even now, I feel awkward to be like, yeah, I'm about to go travel and go do some shit. Like growing up, like I wish I'd be like, yo, mom, I'm about to be over here. I'm going to California. I'm gonna go to this con. I'm probably gonna get a little drunk, smoke a little shit, stir some guts, and come back. Now it's just like, oh yeah, I'm doing this streaming convention. I'll be back in about 2 to 3 business days. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like we long for that. And I think that's why our friendships are so tight. So when you make a friend outside of your family and outside of your group, yo, what's up, Izzy? And you match on wavelengths that like are unparalleled, you keep them and you hold them. Like, that's why like losing a friend is harder than losing a relationship. Like I'd be heartbroken. I'd be heartbroken for 3 years, but if I lose a friend,
yeah,
I'm gonna cry in the shower, bro.
Yeah,
arm on the wall.
Yeah, reaching for air.
Just there, like
it's a '90s music video.
It really is. Dancing in the rain, just dancing in the rain, just like icebox where my heart used to be. I'm so cold, you know what I'm saying? But nah, like I think it's just like the difference of the generations. I think we want to be better for the next one, and I think we should be better for the next one. And I think you're doing a great job for your kids and for yourself, because you are letting your community immerse you with love. All in that, all in the onesie days, because onesie days aren't about onesie days. By the way, hold on. Look at me, everybody. I am Prodigy the Prince. I'm here to give you this quick little announcement. If you sub to Straight Outta Tokyo, you increase the onesie day limit. And these onesie days give him days to wear onesies. Not only does it give him onesie days, it just shows him how many days that he is loved and he is valued and he's appreciated. And he is a valued member of this Twitch community and this Twitch platform. So right now, forget about me, the guy in the right side, but on my stream, the guy on the left side, focus on the Straight Outta Tokyo guy. That guy right there deserves all the sub-ease ASAP. That is all, and I approve this message.
Terrible.
Yeah, bro. Look, listen. When Fox is Lady Kid for the win makes the crop tops, I will be wearing crop tops on stream. I don't care. It won't be a crop top streams, like, they sub and I wear them, but that's your...
No, they should be. Let's do that.
No,
sir. I will make you a Straight Outta Tokyo. I will make you a Straight Outta Tokyo crop top.
You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. So
actually,
if you were to make them, you need to
like
make me 3. You need to make me 3 so I can cycle.
That's fine.
Because I stream often.
That's fine. We'll do different bears. We'll make one with the P on it. They even got the ones that are like a hoodie type situation. Have you seen those?
Oh, I've seen those. I'm interested.
Yeah. Look, Prod fam.
I will ban all of you.
Listen to me. All right. I'm the captain now. Okay. We're gonna talk about this. All right. Make this happen. Okay. I will gladly do whatever I need to do and get this man 3 crop tops so he can wear them for y'all on stream. If I got to do onesie days, okay? Yeah. No, don't black it out. Fuck that. No, don't black it out. They're gonna see all the stomach meat. They're gonna see all of it. All the stomach meat out. All of it. Chat, prod chat, make this happen. My chat. Matter of fact, yeah, did you hear subs? Akira, yes, you heard subs. And we have this all on video. He is agreeing to do crop top streams. All right? Go sub to him right now. All the subbies you want to give me, go ahead and handle that. Okay? Drop them all in this chat. All right? Start adding the days right now. Do you need me to make you a counter? I can do that too.
I can do that myself.
You sure? You sure? You probably can. I mean, bro, I got you. I got you. I'm in your corner.
Are you? Are you really?
But are you though?
You just wanted me to suffer with you. You just want me to suffer with you. You might have like, this stream is brought to you by Straight Outta Tokyo crop tops. If it doesn't fit, let the mid drift.
Make way for the kingdom, king me, checkmate then repeat. This chestnut checkers, what can I say? I got goat jeans. Real kings do king things. Live like one, breathe like one, killing shit by any means. Everybody can't lead like one, nah. Is it really me? Gotta check and see my legacy like royalty, and I act like it. If you know, better act like it. Look at me now, they can't hold me down. So give me the crown. They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same.